interesting choice.
Yeah, Dolores is a very, very strong anchor here, and Athena's a character we've seen come through quite often, and I think is a very strong matchup here into Maxima. Maxima's a character who needs to find that knockdown, needs to run his own mix-up game, and Athena can pretty handily avoid that entire situation.
Yeah, the one thing that Maxima really kind of has going for him is he's got a lot of armored moves, right? So he can use those armored moves to kind of shut down the fireball game, but it's not really working out too well for HungryWolf right now. Diaphone is playing this spacing game absolutely perfectly. What a great DP punish there.
Great job so far. The armor through the fireball, but the high-low mix-up game right afterwards. He continues to press to the corner here. HungryWolf just not finding opportunities to spend this meter and actually get knocked down and mix up pressure here with Maxima.
Yeah, and this is the tough part that we're talking about, right? Where he needs to use meter to actually get things going. So playing on point can be kind of tough. And shoutouts to Wiener Slam for the subscription. 16 months, Chin. Eventually, bro.
Appreciate you for always coming through, dude. Yeah, first character is down. Maxima didn't get too much to play here. Benimaru, another character. Benimaru, one of the issues with Benimaru is that you can crouch a ton of his normal. So as long as you recognize that they can low profile a ton of your stuff, and you're a little more careful on what you press, I think the character can function pretty decently.
Yeah, he's kind of like a character that can do everything, right? An all-rounder. The problem is you have a lot of characters that are great all-rounders as well, like Athena that we're seeing right now. Oh, great cross out of the corner there, but puts themselves back in, and Diaphone, what a confirm!
Oh my god, the double parry straight into the super. What an answer from Diaphone. The recognition of where that was going to land to be able to actually convert into damn near max damage.
Yeah, that was actually kind of nutty. And we're going to go into Anchor Terry here. Diaphone on the cusp of an OCV here with Athena in the first game of the night.
And Terry coming into a couple matchups that are pretty difficult here. I mean, Vanessa and Dolores specifically, I think, do very well against Terry, and Athena is absolutely in that category as well.
Yeah, like we said a lot of times before in many different streams here, Terry struggles against characters who are really fast, right? And Athena and Vanessa specifically fill that role. Very quick characters that he just has a hard time catching and locking down, and that's what we're seeing. He can't even escape the corner right now.
Yeah, and this is not even a problem of really being able to catch them. It's a problem of really being able to just fight out of the corner here. Let's find the touch there, though, and is able to go into cancel. Straight into the level 2. The level 3 cancel is going to get the kill there. HungryWolf at least going to make it through the Athena here. So there's a shot.
Absolutely. I mean, it's Terry. Terry always has a shot, right? Only has about 1.5 bars. So Diaphone doesn't have to be too scared knowing that max cancels aren't there. So you might see him take a little bit more risk with Vanessa. Even though, to be honest, Vanessa's not a really risky character to begin with, right?
They absolutely agreed. I mean, Vanessa, I think, is dominating in this matchup here. Able to already spend the meter, press to the corner. HungryWolf, one potential situation away. We can close out here in this game 1.
Yeah, trying to create a little bit of space there. I like the idea that, yeah, Diaphone is trying to go back to make the HungryWolf whiff something so they can try and get in with the uppercut, but doesn't even need to. Just gets the jump in 2D and is going to close it out right there.
Yeah, off that jump in, that's all you really need. I mean, Diaphone doing a great job on those short hop approaches. You'll notice that Diaphone is almost always doing CD on the short hops, unless he knows that he's going to be able to get a punish there. It's mostly just because it is the safest, best button just for poking and prodding with Vanessa if you're choosing to take an aerial approach.
Absolutely, right? And it's really interesting how Vanessa can actually contest Terry in those situations.
Yes.
That's just due to her speed. I mean, Terry has great buttons by his own, right? Some of the best buttons all around in the game. Obviously, he doesn't have things like Clark standing D.
Yeah,
or Ralph standing D, excuse me.
He can have a speed issue sometimes. So, like, his recovery is very, very long. He's mad slow for sure.
Actually kind of comparable in a lot of ways. I know we joke, but comparable to Soul in a lot of ways. But yeah, we're seeing the change here to Gato.
I mean, Gato is definitely, Maxima I do think is a strong character, but Gato is absolutely a tier up for sure. It looks like he's going to be rocking that point. And Gato, I think, pretty effective in most positions here. I think most people have been playing him first or second.
He builds so much meter. He
Yes,
has an incredible battery for the amount of damage he does. It's kind of ignorant, right? This is a character that on point can just build 1 bar, put you in the corner, do 1 reset, and you die.
Absolutely. I mean, for essentially a bar and a half spent, gaining about a bar in the process can take a character.
Absolutely, so we're going to see how this change does for HungryWolf starting off. Just going to go straight in, but Diaphone creating some great space, already leaning heavy into that fireball game.
I mean, there's a lot of fighting games out these days that give you penalties for potentially giving up too much space here, whether it's meter or things of that nature. KOF, a nice game to be able to just let you backdash, let you create that space if you feel like you need it. And Diaphone, after taking all the space he needs, converts on a perfect for the first round.
Yeah, and yeah, the switch to Gato, not really working out, right?
Yeah, unfortunately not able to find too much. Benimaru, the next one in.
Yeah, this is a really important round here for the HungryWolf. Needs to get some damage here on Athena. Preferably get rid of Athena, right?
Absolutely.
You have max mode available, so it might be worth it to just spend the meter.
I mean, if you find the touch and you're confident in being able to put the damage out, I think that's definitely the right call here with Benimaru. Another good trade out. Jumps into JB. Tries to go for the cancel. No punish there from Diaphone. He's already taking backwards.
Gets caught trying to press, though. Oh, wow. Beats out the DP there. Really interesting trade.
In, try to get him with the air-to-air special. Not going to work out. Throws the fireball, but he DPs through it. Benimaru having a no-meter reversal. Definitely one of the strengths of the character for sure.
Yeah, I really like the idea, but unfortunately, Diaphone wasn't close enough for that DP to actually hit. Oh, just going to go straight into a level 1 super, really not working out. And that's one less bar of meter that Terry's going to come in with.
That and Diaphone coming through with the EX dive straight into the DP, knowing it was going to be safe. And the HungryWolf had been contesting in all the wrong places there. So willing to just spend that meter. Go for that reversal.
I like the idea of the round start power wave there. Diaphone has basically been consistently backdashing out round starts, so that was a good idea to catch him. It's giving HungryWolf good, well, it was giving him good positioning.
Oh, wakes up with the power dunk.
Alright, there's the power wave to neutralize the fireball.
It'll be very difficult to throw those projectiles against Athena. Her having her own very strong projectile and that reflector is able to bait the DP. Perfect spacing on the jump in and recognizes he doesn't have to spend a single cent of meter. HungryWolf, his opportunity's getting better.
Yeah, this is absolutely doable. Has a lot of meter on deck. One max mode confirmed here will put Vanessa at almost death. Just a little too high with the jump over there. Whips the button, is getting punished very badly for this. Gets the hard knockdown here. Goes to the low mix-up.
Oh, no whiff punish there. And unfortunately is caught by the DP. That dash under does so much damage here. Vanessa potentially going to get the kill here on the next touch.
Again, just a little too high. Oh my god, the confirm there off of the uppercut straight into the level 1. Yep, going to cancel into the level 2. And this game is going to go to Diaphone. 2-0 over the HungryWolf for game 1 tonight.
Yeah, I mean, very strong stuff. I mean, it really just came down to Athena. Athena closing out those early matchups is nearly unmatched. I mean, I think it's widely accepted that Joe might have the best fireball, but he doesn't have the best fireball game. King probably has the best mix-up type fireball game of any of the point characters.
Not only that, King can play her own anti-fireball game as well with that standing B.
Yes.
That standing B has armor on it that neutralizes fireballs. You've seen a lot of people posting Twitter clips of that. It's just such a great tool for her. But Joker not wanting to actually start throwing out projectiles here with Tatsu, instead wants to go in.
I mean, Kula is another character that can do pretty well against these fireball-based characters, though, because the startup of her own actually does break the fireballs, having that kind of K-dash type of situation.
Yeah, and they're using the Frost Breath as well to beat out the fireball. Guard cancel backwards. Might have been a misinput there, creating a little bit of space, though.
Okay, went for the Tatsu. Got the jump over, but wasn't willing to commit to the button on the way down. Finds the slide and actually beats out the reversal. Had the potential to get the kill there, but didn't spend the meter, so King gonna get to live just a little bit longer.
That's exactly what King wants, to be able to harass you from this fireball range, letting King live like that. All right, there we go. That's good, getting the kill out, but only 21 seconds left on the clock. Kula's not going to get too much health back.
Coming in, I mean, this seems like a terrible matchup here for Kula, and the position that she normally wants to fight. Oh, never mind, just slides straight in.
I was going to say, speaking of bad matchups for Kula, Kula is a character that a lot of people have been kind of disappointed in this game, right?
I mean, yeah, she is definitely, some people say very underpowered. I think she's in a pretty decent spot.
There are just some tools that she has that aren't really useful. You don't see Kula's really use the Snowman OP. It's not too useful. But, I mean, just having that Tatsu game, right? That Tatsu game, being able to go into the fireball afterwards, that really clean sweep right there, those things are strong tools that she can utilize. And we're seeing Joker utilize them really well here. Almost has Luong out. Locked down in the corner right now.
2 A's, though. Is able to break out. Oh, gets a disgusting cross-up, but doesn't get the kill. Joker has another opportunity here to get a little bit extra damage down. All it's going to take is chip, though. Oh, and 2B. We'll take it down.
Sawi doing a really good job at saving that meter as well. has 3 and almost 4 bars on deck on their second character. That's really great to see, especially with Joker coming in with a full health Leona now.
Yeah, Leona, a character that we don't see as often, very difficult to execute with, but so strong when you do have the stuff down. But that EX is able to close out and put him in such a bad position. But afterwards, really no punish. Leona kind of gets straight back up to her feet and is able to get back to neutral. The Maxima is activated, but he drops the combo. That was a dead character.
Oh, wow, just the very end frames there with the wake-up DP.
For the second time, that EX doing so much work. Gets the jump in, no full combo though. And off the drop, Leona actually doesn't get the hit either. Both players a little hesitant on these punishes.
Yeah, that was a really unfortunate drop earlier from Joker. Could have been the absolute death of Luong there, but it might come back to bite them now. Leona's almost out of here already.
Okay, EX flash kick is answered again by the EX DP. She is just flying everywhere.
This is something that Sawi really likes to lean into right now. Is just throwing out these EX DPs.
I mean, they're hitting, so it's hard to, definitely hard to blame them for sure.
Yeah, but Joker really needs to play a little bit more patiently. If you're able to block that, you're getting a massive punish.
It's a Iori. I mean, a character that really is just measured by like your KO fundamentals, honestly. It's a character that really does well under the system mechanics. Unfortunately, I can just see too much of that. He's already locked down, pressured here in the corner, half the life gone, but he's gonna spend the max mode there to be able to get the, does not get the kill actually.
That's another incredibly unfortunate drop there from Joker.
Jump over to B just to answer immediately, doesn't get the full combo.
Oh, the rollback though gets punished there, and Sawi taking game 1. And really, that was all just because of 2 dropped max cancel confirms from Joker.
Yeah,
those
very,
2
very
confirms would have done so much work for him.
Luong dies on both of them.
Yes, absolutely. And that very last one was heartbreaking though, because that was a completely winnable game.
Absolutely. I mean, having Vanessa come in anchor, you obviously don't see her anchor as often, but she's a character that can function anywhere. I think that Iori, while he will have struggles in that matchup, can do fine. And I think Leona also does fine into that matchup. Like you said, it was absolutely winnable. Just got to complete those combos here. If you're going to spend all of that meter, if you're going to commit 2 meters into the combo, you got to have those.
Yeah, that's the key adjustment that Joker needs to make coming up in this next match here. He needs to land those combos, right? If you're gonna max cancel, you need to kill a character with it.
Block Fireball, tried to go for jump in there. King, he's doing a great job of mixing up these timings, but Kula finds the hit, and he doesn't get too much off of it though.
Yeah, and especially with these air venom strikes. These air venom strikes are so good for just staggering your pressure with the fireball.
Okay, got an answer there on the EX Tatsu, spending a decent amount of meter now on point this time.
Just a little too high there to actually get the conversion. Drops the Tatsu as well.
Yeah, Tatsu actually does not combo from that scenario. Is able to roll out of the corner. Gets that anti-air again. Kula doing so much better in the point war this time.
Yeah, and Sawi actually spending a lot of meter with these EX Tatsus, right? King's been in for nearly an entire round time-wise and doesn't even have a bar yet. That's how much meter they've been spending.
These Tatsus are continuing to not land. Sawi not answering the follow-up situations very well, is backdashing every time, but Kula is just committing to the fireball afterwards and is consistently punishing that backdash.
And this is a really great start here for Joker. But Luong proved to be the menace last game. So Joker's really got to close this out as fast as possible and get rid of this problem character, right? You still have Vanessa waiting in the background, which is pretty scary, Vanessa with meter.
Backing off though, gets the guard canceled, just wants to maintain space, finds the hit, doesn't get the confirm, backdashes it again and gets hit by fireball.
All right, put the lockdown in the corner here, trying to fight their way out.
Ooh, what a Tatsu to follow up there. Got the clean hit, does not confirm again. We've got to see more damage coming out from Joker.
Yeah, Joker's at least winning a lot in the footsies game, but needs to capitalize on these hits.
Kula is not a super high damage character, but we've got to have more reward here. Able to get the air-to-air. Cross breath, good use of the Tatsu to actually delay themselves to not fall on the fire on the ice breath.
Finally, Kula is out of here, but I really like that Joker was able to drag out the clock to make sure that Sawi doesn't gain too much health back.
Leona coming in. Leona had that touch last time, was in a position to actually get the kill.
but like you said, a pretty execution-heavy character, right?
Yeah, definitely very hard to execute for sure. I mean, the timings are just very particular, I would say.
And one thing I'm noticing, though, in this set is Joker slowed it down exponentially. Joker is trying to only engage on their terms, and it does seem to be working out for them, even though they're not really getting confirmed, right? They're winning out in the neutral war, which is adding up.
EX looks to jump in, tried to look at the reset, does not work out. Leona max cancel. This time the combo comes through, but it's not enough to kill.
I have to wonder why Joker is actually not spending any EX moves at all in these matches.
Ooh, but there we go. That is going to be enough to get the kill here. Joker said, I don't need it. I don't need it.
I'm going to win just with neutral alone.
It's working out here. It's potentially going to set this up to be a 1-to-1 now.
Vanessa does have 4 bars on deck, though. There's a clean sweep. Oh, wow, just wake up into buttons.
A little bit of damage on the combo, nothing too extra. Answering that dash up, finds the overhead, beats out the reversal.
Yeah, that was a wake-up shatter strike there from Vanessa.
Walk on that, that command movement backwards. Guard cancels out of the corner. Vanessa answers straight away.
Nice overhead there. And that was one of the interesting things about Vanessa. Yeah, you can guard cancel out of the corner there, but she's just going to uppercut right back to you, and you can't really escape, right? Oh,
okay.
No.
That's okay, though. Still has max mode activated. Spends the meter straight away. Is going to take a grip of damage and potentially lose the Leona off of that. There's a dropped combo.
Tries to go for the overhead yet again there. This is a really sticky situation right now for Sawi. Can only take pretty much one more conversion.
Jump CD, push to the corner, rolls out. Has the opportunity now. Joker. AO is going to say, even if you can't get the kill, make it take as long as possible, because now Iori comes in and needs to find just one touch. Anything will do it.
I think in a situation like that, that's where you want to see Joker start to lean more into the fireball game, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Vanessa obviously has tools to get around fireballs, but with how low health she has, you're just like chipping her down there with individual hits, which is pretty much how Joker has been running this entire set so far.
For the sweep out there, goes for the roll backwards again. Execution there on the full screen DP, goes straight into the records, actually finishes the string.
Yeah, catches him trying to jump out. And there we go, Joker getting a point up on the board.
Yeah, 2B max mode, a Tails Orders time, especially with Iori. Catch out on that and make it an even set now between the two.
Yep, first game 3 of the night here.
Yeah, just got to see a little bit of extra damage from both players here. A lot of it is just they're both winning a relatively even amount of neutral interactions. It's just the damage is not quite happening.
I think that this would easily go to Joker if they were able to just actually get the confirms, right? If they were actually able to confirm into big damage, that would change things so much.
Back to the neutral heavy point start. That's for the roll underneath. Being able to escape relatively unscathed and back to the fireball game.
And Joker, really interesting that they're rolling backwards a lot against King, right? Normally you want to be going forward, trying to get through that wall of projectiles. There we go, the roll forward into the throw. Able to catch the rollback as well.
Kula's been able to do a decent job here whenever she's able to close the gap. Tossy backdash, fireball beats it every time.
Oh, he's just being a little too predictable in these situations. Tries to neutralize the fireball with the frost breath, but it's just a little too early on it.
Love that backdash there. Tries to reset himself. Rolled underneath, finds the throw. Situation happens again there. The crouch C beats out the slide, but a couple incidental hits in a row. Sawi's health bar not looking too good.
Yeah, but that CD changing the momentum. But Joker just rolling out of the corner there. Sawi not really able to get a good chase down.
Tatsu guard gets the game out, try to dash through. Fireball beats out the dash back again.
Wow, these rollbacks have been on point from Joker, just utilizing them here in neutral. There's the jump over the fireball to get rid of King with 9 seconds left on the clock.
And Joker doing a great job of just maintaining exactly enough space to make King feel safe to throw that fireball, and then close enough to still be able to answer. Sawi, not a lot of meter to be able to spend here.
Yeah, but Luong coming in, and Luong has proven to be the problem character for Joker, right? There's a nice little conversion, getting the knockdown in the corner. Joker able to escape.
Wells, fireball, got the sweep, dashes forward, short hop, no confirm. And that is an answer and a kill for Sawi. So, Keeping this really, really even here. 45 health regained.
And dragging it down to the wire, both players are being incredibly reserved. Not going in too hard, trying to play
Oh my god.
incredibly reserved, like I said. Round start blowbacks trading here. Sawi getting the upper hand early on, though.
Backwards. Okay, chucks the fireball, gets stuck on. Be a little more aggressive here. Didn't get any kind of follow-up, though.
Yeah, neither player really committing to anything too heavy. They're going for a lot of safe options, right? But those safe options are not necessarily going to get you the big damage and the big momentum swings that you would want in this kind of situation.
Found that overhead with the knockdown. Rolls immediately out of the corner. Rolls underneath. Doesn't get a follow-up.
Oh, got the punish, but no follow-up afterwards.
Into the EX. Found the knockdown. Immediately was able to roll out of the situation.
Yeah, Joker does not want to hold any of those jump mix-ups here from Luong.
Okay, here we go. Max mode activated. Doesn't spend any meter, though, to be able to extend that combo to get extra damage.
Oh, tries to throw out the fireball. What a clean jump in, though, from Sawi. We're now down to Joker's anchor character here. Last chance at life. It's all to Iori. Iori has to get through a half health Luong, and then there's still Vanessa coming in.
Dude, a huge shout to Phantom Miria, by the way, coming through with the raid. Hope you had a good stream. Appreciate you coming through. Everything. Oh, Iori. Get that anti-air with the stand C.
Just a little too high there on the jump. Oh, no punish there. Just a little too safe.
There we go. Is able to go for the max mode. Gets the kill this time is Joker. So now max health coming through. This is Sawi and pretty much topped off on resources.
Yeah, definitely has the advantage here. This is also, of course, a little bit Vanessa favored of a matchup. So Joker's got an uphill battle to climb.
Couldn't confirm for the record there. Vanessa finds the hit. DPs come through at the third of your life. 2 more interactions.
At this point, it could be 1 more interaction with a max cancel into a climax.
That's underneath. Found the hit. Mashes that 2B. Joker breaks out of the situation.
Yeah.
And utilized that bar for the guard cancel.
Sorry, did not believe in that confirm, and I do not blame them. It was a little wonky.
I mean, guard cancel is your lifeblood against Vanessa, so I really, really like Joker being able to spend it in that situation. Just unfortunate, because now, not even half a bar to be able to fight this out.
Joker is doing such a good job playing the spacing game. He's staying exactly at the very tip of 2B range, but a wake-up level 2. Has enough meter to cancel the climax. There it is. Lights out for Joker here.
That will be way more than enough to close it here for Sawi. The Vanessa anchor cashing out the bar. I mean, that's one of the greatest strengths of these characters that have those really, really fast level 2s. Being able to just guess. So you have to be very particular about how these go down. But Ralf versus Dinosaur is the point. That's a Dinosaur point myself. This is definitely a tough matchup here. Stand D is such a problem. But you can utilize the armor to great effect, as you've already seen Lariat God go for.
How do you feel about Dinosaur on point, though? That seems like an interesting choice here for Lariat God. Normally you see Dinosaur played in the mid position almost exclusively.
He generally is a second character, but he's more than capable of first. You have to lean more into that grappler style rather than trying to go for the pokes with the swipes if you're choosing to play him on point, though. So when we see these hits from Lariat God, when Guma gets the knockdown, he's going to need to run like a Clark-esque mix-up.
Yeah, and that's the difficult part of going up against a character like Ralf. If you don't have access to, like we just saw there, those EX claws, trying to get in close again. Oh my god.
Dropped a combo, though. That actually does not confirm. Okay, look at the 2P. Back a little bit too far away. Jump CD is very strong from Dinosaur, but Ralf rather, has all the buttons to be able to deal with it.
Yeah, with Ralf having that standing D, and oh wow, there we go. Lariat God closing out Coach D's Ralf early on with pretty good, about half health left.
Yeah, honestly, a very, very strong situation there. But Dolores coming in, this is a very, very tough matchup for Dinosaur. If Dinosaur can't get on top of her, then she just kind of can zone out the whole time here. Doesn't even really need to spend meter to do it either.
This is the classic bad matchup, right? A character that's incredibly good at controlling space, a zoner character is what Dolores kind of is, up against a grappler.
He's just a dinosaur.
The man is just a dinosaur, right?
Went into the EX swipes here. Is going to choose to go for the knockdown here. That's less damage, better mix up that. It's a safe jump!
Not even an invincible reversal there from Dolores. How sad. And there's a great conversion there with the jump in.
Yep, Point OTG to put it back in the corner there. Tries to go for the, the elbow drop does not work out. Look for the command throw and cancels that early. I love this. Everything looking squeaky clean from Lariat here with the Dinosaur.
Yo, Dinosaur OCV? It's not looking like it though. We're close to chip range here for Lariat as well. Yeah, but Coach Steve just leading into this zoning game. Only needs one more touch.
Okay, and is just able to hit the 5B. I like that from Lariat though, recognizing the round is over. Just starts whiffing swipes in neutral. Says, if I'm going down, I'm taking some meter with me. And what better character to give all this meter to than Gato?
Yeah, Gato doesn't even need the meter. That's the scary part, right? This character is so incredibly strong, has all the tools that you need. Great pressure, great damage, great meterless damage for one.
Cancel roll backwards here, and I think playing at second makes a lot of sense here because playing at second, building up a ton of meter and not needing to spend it yourself, you set your Antonov up for a much better situation. But so far, Dolores is putting in the heavy lifting.
Yeah, one important thing to know is that these characters are also still new, so they have to learn the matchups against the characters that have already been in the game, right?
Yeah, absolutely. X is not enough to kill. Trying to look for the frame trap there. Absolutely, the fireball from that distance. While depending on the situation, it's still not plus, but it's safe enough to be able to get you to mash that 2B out and catch things out. So Antonov here, 4 meters, plenty of resources to get the kill.
Yeah, but you want to talk about bad matchups here. Antonov really struggles against zoner characters. He doesn't really have good tools to actually get in.
Even if he kills Dolores, it's Mai next, which might be one of his worst matchups.
I think that's the worst matchup actually for Antonov. There's a really nice low conversion here though. Gonna spend half a bar. Lean hard knockdown. Tries to go for the cross up there, but Lariat waking up the roll.
Absolutely dead to finish that, and that is the strength of Antonov. So here, finding the hit on May is going to be nearly impossible. I'm going to keep it realistic with you. But if the hit does come, if it does happen,
Antonov just really needs to knock you down and not let you escape. But one big problem that Antonov is going to be running into is not only just Mai's fireball game, it's CD.
Her CD
that
is
CD
really
is like faster than anything Antonov can do.
Yeah, it's going to take a big read for sure here. But this is the champ we're talking about. That is not a charity belt.
Yeah, I think mostly what you're going to see here from Antonov. Oh, there's the guard crush. Nothing too much off of it, though. Antonov's really only going to be able to push out or throw out EXTP. There's the conversion. Yep, going to max cancel it. Gets the hard knockdown as well.
Ooh, and I like attempting to go for the EX splash, but was way too far away to make it effective.
The one saving grace of Antonov is they actually
he
can
has
end
it!
their
Hold on!
safely. Level 1, it's not going to be enough. Just needs one more conversion here, and he gets the command grab! Lariat, God, I'm sorry I said anything bad about Antonov at all.
Listen, this guy has no bad matchups. 5B, grab him.
Look, you know what, Lariat, I'll admit it, I just suck with Antonov. This character's godlike, all right?
Oh, man.
Top 5.
That's 1-0. Overcoming 2 very bad matchups in a row in Dolores and Mai. What a way to go from Lariat God.
Bringing out the command grab that we hadn't seen
a single
time from 2 characters. The clutch command grab to close that out. Great stuff from Lariat God. And now Coach Steve, Dinosaur was the menace of game 1.
Yeah, absolutely agreed. I mean, Antonov did do some hero work in the end, but that was mostly off of a lead that was built on the back of the Dinosaur, for sure.
But Coach Steve's starting to take a different approach here, definitely playing more of a footsies game here against Dinosaur. There's the EX claws. Yep, I can toss him in the corner.
Which, as Ralf is absolutely correct, Dinosaur does struggle against characters that have better buttons than him horizontally, and he does have good armor, but Ralf can really negate a lot of the strengths of Dinosaur.
Yeah, and the armor doesn't matter if you're armoring through buttons that are too far away from you.
Absolutely agree. Got the sweep there. Ralf trying to go for the jump in. Easy anti-air. Oh, and cancels straight into snack time. Dude, the lunch rush.
Bro. Devour hour out here. Just going straight into Dolores, and we're seeing almost a repeat of last game. Lariat God sitting at a half-health Dinosaur with Dolores coming in.
This is Coach, though, getting a good amount of damage on very early on. Spends the level 2, says no more. Doesn't want to see anything else from him. Absolutely the correct spending of bar there from Coach.
Yeah, perfection there, Extinction Event. We're going to have to bring in Gato now. And Gato with not nearly as much meter as they came in last game.
Yeah.
Gato kind of the weakest character for Lariat God at the moment, right?
Yeah,
Didn't put in
looking
too
like
much work against Dolores.
Which is crazy because he's definitely the highest character on the tier list on this team.
Absolutely.
Go for the guard cancel, roll backwards there. Guard canceling up backwards against Dolores can be tough though because of how strong her special moves are at those specific ranges. You sometimes roll into the sweet spot. Okay, EX, very nice. A little bit extra damage afterwards.
Hard knocking out as well. Tries to go for the mix-up there. Lariat God just waking up with legs.
And Coach Steve is keeping it so safe, so simple. There was no bells and whistles in that round. That was just Dolores playing fundamentally sound, and that is enough to lame out the Gato.
And it's all up yet again to Antonov, our hero, coming in with 3 bars on deck, but has to deal with this really tough matchup that is Dolores. And look, Coach Steve just keeping that spatial distance there. Zoning out with the Mud Monster.
Okay, so we get the throw. Dashes up, but not too close. Into the command grab. Oh my god. The hit grab, rather.
Oh, what a guard cancel. Rolled through there into a full conversion as well. Goes for the reset.
Oh, and actually taking the hit on that second one. Tries to go for the DP, but no punish. Coach is going to let that one rock.
I will say one thing about Antonov. If he has anything, absolutely does. If Antonov has anything, EXDP leading into a full combo is a pretty privileged
Yeah,
option.
you have to be so careful about how you pressure him because he will just literally, like, he hits you with the "my people need me" and just flies away.
Bro, the T-Hawk?
Oh my god. Lariat God in the chat said, bro, let my Gato live. He's been out for 5 days. Oh my god. Looks like he's going to go for the character swap, though. So it looks like he might go back to the old stuff. I'm not sure what the old stuff is for him, though. I know he's been playing this game a ton. Okay, no, it's just going to be just a little bit of a mental reset there.
Yep. Oh, going with Mai on point, though, here. Coach Steve feeling a lot more confident with the Mai versus Dinosaur matchup. Which is pretty tough, to be fair. Dinosaur with no meter to get around those projectiles? Kind of suffering.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think this is a really good call.
It's like Spain, but without the S.
Shouts to Rated coming through with the tier 1 Rated. I see you entering these brackets, dude. We got a session soon. I'm going to hit you with a Discord link tonight. Remind me. I'm going to tweet at you.
Here we are, jumping in. Let's see how this changeup works out for Coach Steve. We're tied up 1-1 in games. Immediately starting to play that zoning game.
Yeah, this is an incredibly difficult, one of the hardest matchups for Dinosaur for sure, but it doesn't matter if it starts out with a command throw here. The mix-up already beginning.
That Izuna drop, so powerful.
That one-hit slash so strong. Unfortunately, didn't get the correct cancel there. It's going to have to go for the OTG back to the corner.
All right, great rollout there from Coach Steve, but Lariat God not allowing him to escape, just chasing him down.
Fireball game from Mai. Very strong jump CD, pushes you full screen, but Mai chooses to rush down afterwards, just wants to gain some more space.
Yeah, it seems like Coach Steve is realizing his fireball game not working out too well. Time to change things up just a little bit here.
Yeah, and I mean, that's taking into account that Lariat God hasn't even used EX jump, which doesn't have any projectile vulnerability, but is incredible at jumping over projectiles that have a lower arc. And Maze fan absolutely in that class.
Yeah, Lariat God has just been moving forward with extremely good neutral here.
CD push the wall, got the sweep, nice conversion, and rolls out of the corner.
Oh, gets the jump in, but no conversion afterwards. Gonna go ahead and create a little bit of space and brought some fans.
Love that trade. Good blocks in a row. Guard meter below half, but it doesn't look like it's going to be too much of a factor in the end here. Lariat God finally is able to go for the jump, and in the final hour, Dinosaur's last breath.
I do like this, though. Mai was actually able to do a lot of great work against Dinosaur. Dinosaur was consistently starting off with half health.
Yeah.
And now Dinosaur's coming in with literally nothing. One touch, Dinosaur's gone.
That, and I do think that just functionally and in terms of spending meter, I think that Ralf is a better anchor. I think that Ralf and Dolores are both better anchors than Mai. So I think that Mai playing on point there is probably a better decision just in terms of team composition traditionally.
Yeah, and Coach Steve doesn't really need to do anything fancy here. And just kind of play that zoning game out, chip down Lariat God. The thing is, you do not want to take any risks against guys, all right? If you give him the momentum and allow him to snowball, it can be absolutely devastating. I love it.
Exactly.
Run,
just
full
keep
screen.
running. Just keep running. There's no reason not to.
The Joestar
well
secret
played.
technique. Just run away.
So well played there from Coach Steve. Gato back in 3 meters, almost 4.
Oh, the anti-air there too.
Yeah, air to air into the EX. A sacred Dolores art.
Gato getting that demon flip. And just runs up into the low, gets a full conversion here with the knockdown. Goes for the same side mix-up this time.
Yeah, EX has a super if he wants to spend it. Almost enough to kill.
Oh,
Gato.
he was absolutely trying to chip him out there, did not care.
Let my Gato play, dude. Here we are. The hero that we don't necessarily deserve.
But the one we need.
I need it.
Antonov with 5 bars coming in as well.
Oh, he almost was able to get that there off the 5B max range. Backdashes the dash punch. That is risky business, coach.
Yeah, dash punch is basically what Antonov has to end every single pressure string with. It's really his only safe option. If he stops anywhere else in there, he's going to be negative and gets the CD, but all right, able to swap out of the corner again.
Oh yeah, whiffs on crouchers, like you said, very, very common for Antonov. Being such a tall character, a lot of his normals do whiff. Also
just a slow button. That standing Z is incredibly slow. He was trying to utilize it as an anti-air, but Dolores was able to land in time.
These guard cancels, just spending all of his meter to try and get these rolls. There we go.
The big boot into the level 1. Great damage there for 2 bars off of the jump in. Standing D, just what an anti-air there.
Oh, does it again? Same situation, and this time drops the back on him. This is a manageable matchup, I think. Ralf absolutely has the advantage, but like Antonov can do this.
Bro, Larry God's Antonov is inspiring me, actually. Been thinking about dropping this character, but I might have to reconsider.
A situation. Guard cancel, roll backwards, kicks him in the face. Very nice punish. Stand D from Ralf. Always the standout button.
Yep, trying to utilize that shockwave too to catch Coach Steve sleeping. That shockwave is a low. No, that could have been an absolutely devastating punish for Coach Steve, but he dropped it. EXDP catches the blowback attempt in the air. We're going to go into a level 1 in the corner.
And now trapped in the corner against Antonov. Goes for the EXDP. One good DP deserves another. Dash up, close C is dealt with, and that is Coach Steve cashing out on the confirm. Dude, hell of a set between these two, but in the end, Coach is just clutch enough.
But also, Robert on anchor. That's
Robert generally an incredibly strong, like a super top tier point character. But I mean, he can function with meter. It's uncommon to see him in that position to potentially dump all of the bar, right? I mean, he does have like 110 hit combos when you have max meter.
That's one of the things I actually kind of love about KOF 15 is just thanks to the EX Anywhere system, we're seeing the list of where characters belong on a team shaken up so much.
Absolutely, and that's what we always talk about for sure, is that there are things that we have are talking about character positions more of a suggestion here. In the end, as long as you're comfortable and you're winning, who cares where you're playing? Like, it's all about what you care about.
Oh my God, Soul Goodguy going through the fireball there with the EX.
Okay, but the DP answered back from Athena. Soul just find one more touch here, blocks that. Easy punish is gonna get the kill.
Wonderful patience from Soul Goodguy, putting in a great show right now with Ralf. Has a lot of health back. Resources aren't too different.
This battle of the standing Ds here between Elisabeth and Ralf. Two incredible footsie characters here. Elisabeth, safe and simple, very strong. Damage conversion is amazing. Kind of a jack of all, but Ralf says, I don't really care what card you associate with.
Here we go, we're gonna get the, whoa, no, we do not get the rocket punch afterwards with the OTG. Super
Cancel again. Good amount of damage down from Soul. Goodguy trying to dump all of this meter. Instead, again, it looked like a frame kill there with the 2C.
Yeah, I actually really respect not going for the rocket punch and instead trying to go for a mix-up afterwards here.
Ooh, and the 5Ds trade out. I mean, both are very strong buttons, but the trade clearly in Ralph's favor. Soul Goodguy making a case for this one. Facing off against Joe, though. I think a bad matchup for sure. Joe is so strong to be able to zone out.
But gets an early jump CD, gonna push Joe all the way to the corner here. Just goes straight into level 1.
Here we rocket punch for sure. Take that damage. No, it's still same situation. That is a safe jump, actually. I think that is a frame kill on the 2C.
Oh, the patience here as well. Almost able to confirm. Not quite. Only needs one more touch, and there we go with EX Rock or EX Rock.
Dude, incredible stuff. I mean, the Ralph OCV, a character more than capable in all of these matchups here, dominating it out for the first half.
Yeah, I mean, look, what can you say about Ralph that hasn't already been said? This character is one of the top 5 characters in the game.
Gaming, for sure.
Yeah,
Easy
Ralph gaming easily. And we're going to jump straight into our next game. Ralph on point is working out incredibly well here for Soul Goodguy. Another one of those characters that can be played really at any position, right? He's a really heavy rushdown character that has great buttons. Specifically, that standing D is so strong. Crouching C as well.
Okay, wait for the jump in there, but doesn't get anything afterwards. Athena not actually getting really any mileage here. Unable to throw fireballs effectively at this point because Soul's jumping game has just been too strong. His timing is so nice.
All right, no conversion there. Trying to go for the sweep in the corner. I like it. Oh, it's actually able to snuff out the roll through, but doesn't get a full conversion. That's all right, though. Going to go ahead and spend the meter here. Not quite going to kill. Goes for the safe jump straight into an empty jump low.
That time, no whiff, just held up forward. Really nice stuff. Mixing up timings again. That's going to be Elisabeth. 2 meters available, so it does have some resources to spend here. But finding the space to spend the resource has been the problem here, not necessarily generating them.
And that 2E putting in so much work here. Nice jump in, no conversion though.
Crossed up.
Yeah, just a little too high to actually get the conversion after the cross up.
Combo from CasualKnight. Extra pieces of damage there. 2C, great anti-air. Out of Elisabeth, but that is going to be another EX cancel. It's so consistent from Soul Goodguy. He's 1 hit into super, dominating the footsies game.
That is the Ralph special, right? You hit him with standing D and immediately cancel into super here. It's Soul Goodguy trying to go for 2 OCVs in a row here. It's all up to Joe.
CD spends the EX already in the corner. A grip of damage to come out.
Gonna go for the safe jump yet again. There's the frame kill. Goes for the overhead this time, and it works out. Empty low. Walk up throw.
SDP, CasualKnight. Oh, I was going to say he's not willing to go off quietly into the night. But kind of is tied up putting the boat. Said, all right, see you later.
Yeah, Soul Goodguy with the clean. Great in the air. Really good neutral and pressure. She's got Fireball Oki. Her only real downside is she does not have great defense, right? She doesn't have any meterless reversals.
Chris trying to get that jump in. Gets thrown back into the mid-screen. Gato looking for that chase down. BBZ go big here, but Chris is jumping CD so strong.
Yeah, you want to talk about characters that chase down? These 2 characters really excel at chasing you down, no matter where you go, right?
It was looking for the dash punch after that. Chris just resets back to neutral.
Very airborne as well. There's a nice conversion. Tries to go for the overhead. Jumping CD, gonna blow back.
Oh, was able to land the standing C, but it does not actually get any damage off of it. That little instant air dash, we'll call it for BBZ. Gets answered by the DP from Chris.
Gets the clean jump in overhead as well. Doesn't spend any meter though.
Yeah, he tried to reset into the overhead there. Was trying to get the kill off of that, I believe. Looking for the greedy 2-touch, and instead, he's gonna get jumped in on. It's not enough to chip.
Gato's so slippery. That is one thing we have not mentioned yet about the character. He's just such a slippery character to catch.
Oh, Kukri though. Kukri is a character that I feel like is finally getting to get talked about enough. So strong. Essentially having a burst depending on how you're able to use the sand clones, and is so high damage, just drowns you in plus frames. Gato doesn't seem to care too much about that as the vortex begins.
The only thing here is that BBZ really likes to go airborne with their movement, so using the clones is not going to be a great idea to lock them down, right? We already saw right at the start, he tried to go for EX clones, BBZ immediately jumped out of it.
Found that overhead, comes through, jumps over, you've got to expect that jump out. Air to airs in a row. Jump backwards, tried to go for the jump CD, a very long startup though from Kukri. Same situation there.
Trying to fight out, there's the jumping CD for Kukri, finally able to get rid of Gato, but at what cost? Kukri's not going to gain too much health back. It's not looking too great right now for incross.
Yeah, Kukri almost lost out on that just off of trying to go for jump in CD. That jump forward the jump forward A rather, being able to just answer so much of those situations. And now Kukri should be closed out here, especially on the walk-up throw. BBZ.
Walk-up throw works every time. Going into our anchor character here, though, for incross. Finally, the first B.Jenet of the night. Let's see how this goes. Like we said before, B.Jenet's really good at air-to-air situations, incredibly strong. Great fireball opening as well. Wonderful corner carry. Look at this.
Rip of damage pushing in the corner. Goes for the EX. Using that fireball to great effect. It's such a strong piece of neutral.
But Ralf is one of the best rushdown characters in the game, and like we said earlier, B.Jenet, not the greatest defense. And we're starting to see that on display here now. Here's the level 2 super, and that is game 1 going to BBZ.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate there to just have Jenet. Jenet coming into Ralf is so difficult, being put into one of the hardest situations for herself. And we already saw shades of the correct play there. Found that knockdown, chucked the fireball, was able to get that meaty pressure up. We just got to see more damage from the other characters here. Honestly, Kukri just didn't get to do enough.
Yeah, that was the main thing. He came in and pretty much died. He was able to close out Gato, but, I mean, like we said, what cost, right? Able to close out Gato at the result of his own life.
That sweep, very nice punish.
Trying to go for the sweep again. Jump, there's the cross up. Too high, though, to get the conversion afterwards. Trying to space out with that jump CD.
Love that jump back, using JB. Just JB, such a good retreating normal there from Gato, especially in those situations where you're expecting the jump.
Great blocks there from incross, though. Trying to be really patient. And BBZ contesting at the cross-up attempt. It's paying off really well. Going to spend the meter in the corner. Look at this damage. Tries to go for the overhead reset.
Oh, and then dashes up. That's just standing D, just to anti-air?
Yeah, I
Oh
mean,
my
it is
God.
for a lot of characters, right? Even for Antonov, standing D is a godlike anti-air. And Kukri coming in against a full health Gato. This is really where incross needs to put the pedal to the metal and actually get something going.
Yeah, I mean, Kukri is a character where he can struggle to find the actual interaction to get ahead in neutral, but once he gets ahead, as I said before, he just drowns you in plus frames here. Can end plus on almost every single scenario.
It's like being trapped in quicksand, you could say.
You know. Continuing here with these dash punches, laying down so much pressure. There's the cancel with the sand clone. Doesn't cancel off the close heavy punch, though. That close C, you got to get 6A into something.
Yeah, incross was able to actually put BBZ into the corner, but not for long. BBZ is so good at escaping the IAD there over the sand projectile.
With this jumping air to air for JB, so strong. CD pushes him to the corner, rolls out immediately. Kukri losing control of the corner a little too often.
And the defense here from BBZ is remarkable, not biting to any of these short hot attempts at all.
Oh my God, and the full hop, the switch up on the timing, so smart from BBZ. Incross not looking, he has too much to do. The guard meter was at 0.
One of the issues here, though, is that BBZ is ending every single string so safe.
No, you had him twice. Ooh. Okay, still gets him with the fireball. Gato almost got another one.
This is still looking like a rerun, though, of the last game. That's
really
the only unfortunate part. And now you got Ralf coming in with 3.5 bars. He's going to easily get rid of Kukri on the first touch.
Just EXDP, answered it immediately.
Yeah, and B.Jenet's going to have to deal with, yet again, a full health Ralf. So much meter on deck here.
Get that back dash early on. Oh, dashed into the DP, was looking to dash up for the punish, but goes a little too quick. As a punish, though, actually.
Yeah, incredibly fast buttons here for B.Jenet. Incross finally able to get something going, but that 2C. 2C yet again, just jabbing out of the pressure there. It will stuff short hop attempts as well. So much reach, and it's special cancelable. Ralf is so privileged, he gets everything.
Oh, but he doesn't get defense. Not against B.Jenet, though. Chases down. That was incredible from Incross. So often he's been pressing to the corner and being so aggressive. BBZ has rolled out for like no consequence multiple times. This time is waiting for the roll.
And this is the first time Incross is able to actually bring out Dolores here now. This is going to be an interesting matchup as well, too. You're seeing that Incross is just starting to rush down, but there's the wake up Shatter Strike. No conversion afterwards, though, allowing Incross to fight their way out of the corner now.
Anchor matchup. Hit, pushed way back. Just content to dash forward here. Oh my god, wakes up with the armor.
That starts to work out this time. Wake up Shatter Strike just into level 2 super. Wow, so much damage. And BBZ still has great meter left as well.
Incross can kill on any touch though. Max mode activation. This is a one-touch game for both players here. Dashed underneath!
That's absolutely it. There's the max mode activation, but
No!
drops the conversion.
Gets normal fireball instead of EX, I think.
Oh no, the whip.
Incross. He had it. He had it. I think he got normal DP instead of EX, or fireball rather.
I hate you, Fox. I hate it here. This is a character that has really good anti-fireball tools and also great damage. His pressure is pretty relentless, but the only problem is a lot of his special moves are actually pretty unsafe on block. There's an example of it getting a full punish. The thing with Rock is you have to almost play him like a boxer character. He's kind of like a counter hit monster, right? He wants to capitalize on mistakes.
Yeah, absolutely. That and like characters can't just whiff in neutral against him. Rage Run is such a huge threat if you don't know what to look for from it.
But Tamago already doing a really great job. There's the wake up rising tackle though.
There, another great block on the short hop. Empty low is dealt with here, and the jump back. ViolentKain looking good so far. Tamago still sitting on the lead here with that Vanessa.
Yeah, you're starting to see ViolentKain is now ending his block strings with the fireball. That's really Rock's only actually safe special move to end strings with, unless he perfectly spaces some of his special moves to actually, you know, just be right at the tip.
Yeah. Dash up. Just trying to buy some space here. 15 seconds left on the clock. Tamago still looking good. Got that knockdown. Rock, he gets the tech. What an incredible tech throw.
He's able to get the 2B there to confirm as well. Should not be enough to kill, but time is ticking down. Gonna run away full screen. I love the idea, but the only problem here is you're gonna gain no health back at all.
I love that from ViolentKain too. I mean, that is just smart play. Recognizes the situation is over, doesn't go for the win, starts buffering special moves. Get me some meters. So smart.
Yeah, just enough here for Kyo to come in, and we have seen ViolentKain's Kyo week after week. A sight to behold. He has those super loops on lock.
This is his best character. ViolentKain's Kyo is unbelievable. This might be the best Kyo from anyone.
But the way that Tamago is playing Vanessa right now, very airborne, utilizing that really low jumping CD. There's a clean uppercut into EX, gonna jumping CD to blow them into the corner.
He came through, got the jump in. Got to kind of reset himself after that. What a DP!
It still blows my mind every single time ViolentKain just calls out with a DP and cancels immediately into super. And there's the jumping CD to get rid of Vanessa, gonna gain a nice amount of health back too for Kyo.
Alright, so Blue Mary the next one in. Blue Mary, a menace with meter. It's so strong here in the second position. But these short hops forward, playing it safe and solid. I mean, that's kind of how you have to do against Kyo. Like, Blue Mary can force the issue, but forcing the issue against Kyo with this amount of meter can be kind of scary.
Yeah, absolutely. The main thing you're really going to have to look out for with Blue Mary's a lot of meter on deck is just EX slide in neutral. It's just such a powerful tool to catch with punishing. Here's the max mode cancel. Doesn't have enough meter to go into super, though, to finish it off. Nope, the arm breaker is not enough either.
Back dash on wake up, try to go for the JCD. Neutral jump blows that up, and that's something that's so important to remember if you are having trouble dealing with jump in CDs. You see that Tamago expects the CD, holds up and does a full jump neutral, and then swings his best horizontal button. Such a good answer to that CD.
And ViolentKain coming in with Jacket. Terry's got Team Jacket, huh? Team Cool Jacket.
I respect Team Cool Jacket. Jump in, makes a block. But for the shoulder after that.
All right, the rollback to create a little bit of space.
Swinging for the fences for sure, but there's the wake-up throw.
All right, Suplex City is beginning, but ViolentKain's wake-up DPs into supers. I know I just said it a second
He's right
ago.
every time. He's right every time.
I know.
But it doesn't matter. Still put on the ground.
All right, these neutral jump CDs here from Tamago. Great hop over the fireball.
Doing a decent job here with the power waves. Just again, threatening as much as you can without letting Blue Mary just kind of freely sit full screen.
And this is something so noticeable about KOF specifically, is how just the micro spacing is so important there. And Tamago taking game one, but what you were seeing a lot was Tamago was short hopping over those fireballs, literally just pixels outside of ViolentKain's standing D range with Terry.
Yes.
And that made all the difference.
That's so many matchups in this game are just all about spacing around that one large normal, because everybody has that win condition button that they can land. I mean, for Terry, if Terry hits you with standing C or D and he just mashes max mode, your life is forfeit. Like, there's nothing you can do about it. So being able to space yourself like that is so, so crucial. And Tamago showing it off here. ViolentKain down a game here.
Already Rock is pushed back into the corner, but one thing we've seen from ViolentKain is they are not afraid to just throw out that DP. Great hyper hop, though, to escape from the corner. Anti-air, putting Vanessa back in. Good throw tech, though.
For the most part, it was good fundamental stuff there from ViolentKain, but Tamago got the hit, dashed up. Oh, what a trade there. Looking good with the anti-air so far from Rock. ViolentKain looking very comfortable with Rock for how recently the character came out.
I mean, ViolentKain is a KOF legend, right? Probably been playing Rock Howard forever, since Gara. All right, Tamago just being so incredibly patient, waiting for that one opportunity. That was a maximum range to be as well to get that conversion all the way into the corner.
The jump ins there, mashes instead of trying to tech the throw. I mean, what could be better to answering your opponent's throw than to just hit them instead? Trying to go for the overhead, what a block!
And again, back into this neutral situation. This is where Tamago really excels, just with the patience. There it is with the anti-air.
Oh, just putting the shoulder down, and that is not a safe answer. So if he makes it to the ground there, Tamago actually kills Rock off of that.
But Blue Mary coming in now, immediately going on the offense. Has meter as well. Great punish there on the blocked 2C.
Got the answer, wasn't able to get the kill though. Rock looking for any amount of damage that he can. Kill the time. Okay, what a knockdown.
All right, ViolentKain just going down to his next character here. Kyo actually, you know, unfortunately didn't put in a lot of work last time. Blue Mary was able to do pretty decent work here. Just going for those neutral CDs. The DPs, ViolentKain's DPs are, he's got those Daigo DPs, right? You know, those psychic DPs that you're always ready for. But push back into the corner here, trying to backdash. Good trade there in ViolentKain's favor to escape the corner, but Tamago is being relentless with the pressure here, not letting him breathe. All right, the trade in the air there.
Ooh, the patient stuffs out the jump CD. Oh my goodness. Oh, a big confirm off the EX.
Yep, into the level 1. So much damage.
Oh, gets hit by the 3D, but not a full conversion, but still just chipping away at Tamago right now.
You see the patience too. No! Oh my god, the DP is blocked. This is so tragic for ViolentKain. Gonna go into the level 1 now.
Can potentially spend some more bar. The climax coming out to be so much damage coming out here. It actually could be enough.
Oh, it absolutely is with the Super Mary swing.
Oh man, Terry coming in now. We're gonna see if can take out Blue Mary here.
Yeah, that's the problem. I mean, Terry coming in with nearly 4 bars is pretty great. Just needs to touch Blue Mary. Doesn't even really need to spend the meter. Can save it all for Ralph. I think that's what ViolentKain is gonna want to go for here.
Yeah, honestly, any convert will go into a short combo. Blue Mary doesn't have too much health to play with, and there we go. The Rising Tackle does it.
All right, Ralf is coming in now. ViolentKain needs to get a point on the board. He is dangerously close to being sent to loser's bracket here. Of course, Ralf also scary with 2 bars.
That is actually the best situation there. You both want to back off there, because at round start, Terry can actually just whiff punish right off the bat.
Yep, you're going to see ViolentKain throwing out that standing D a lot. Just that one button that, oh my god. It's actually able to get it with the standing D.
Yeah, not a lot of players can punish that from that range, so Terry very blessed.
Shouts to Reki Kito for the subscription. 9 months, we appreciate you, buddy.
All right, Tamago trying to get something started, but ViolentKain getting the oppression started, but Tamago pushing towards the corner, doing the wiggle.
Yeah, Tamago's being really patient right now. Oh my god, wake up Shatter Strike into a full conversion there. Oh my god. Able to actually recognize that he was airborne, and in that split second, going.
Yeah, the Shatter Strike was such
a
smart choice there. I've been seeing a lot of players lean on that more often. It is 1 bar to get a guaranteed anti-air.
Yeah, but the thing was is that he was actually able to get he recognized that he was airborne, so in the split second was able to confirm into EX power dunk to actually go for the full confirm.
That's actually the best thing too. It reaches really high in the air, so we don't have to worry about like any finicky juggle. So that's really smart. Great route there from ViolentKain. But again, Rock and Vanessa. Vanessa's been running this matchup pretty well.
Yeah, unfortunately, ViolentKain hasn't really been able to get too much done with Rock. Last game was actually able to get the first blood, so we're going to see if they can carry that forward.
Ooh, nice, great stuff on the jump CD. Yeah, Rock has very interesting pressure, as you guys have noted earlier.
And that was a very risky choice there from ViolentKain to use the elbow to move forward, create space. On whiff, it is very negative, and Tamago knows that immediately, capitalizing on that.
Yeah, especially if you kind of like walk forward to make sure it can't get spaced properly. Like, it is really rough sometimes for Rock to get something started.
All right, there's the run-up throw.
Oh, no confirm.
Oh, great cross under though, but ViolentKain ready for it. Locked down in the corner right now.
Nice, trying to get out. Almost gets a confirm there off the jump in the counter. Is this enough? There we go, spend the cash.
Not quite, but one more mix-up's gonna do it, and the low is going to take it there. ViolentKain getting rid of Vanessa with pretty good life left on Rock here.
Yeah, Rock has very explosive setups. Like, once he gets that one setup, you get that crouch B, stand B. It's such an amazing setup after that.
All right, jumping blowbacks are gonna trade here in the air. ViolentKain, I like the idea to just kind of sit back and throw out the fireballs. That low fireball game is going to shut down EX slide from Blueberry. With Blueberry with 3 meters on deck, it is absolutely a threat.
Ooh, did the wake up C kind of might have stuffed the throw attempt.
Great jumping CD there.
Just kind of spacing out top CD, a very safe option. Yeah, trying to stuff out that EX slide from full screen. Oh, nice, gets the low jump CD, and again, Blue Mary going for a chance here, gets the confirm off the crouch B.
Oh my, wow, okay. So I just want to point out those first 2 hits were actually blocked. The 3rd hit actually landed, and then he went into the max cancel. That, I believe that was a max cancel, whether or not it hit or was blocked.
That really shows the, that familiarity as a KOF player all these years. Being able to one-touch max confirm. Oh, tries to go for the command grab, no go.
All right, chasing down those backdashes. That's something with Tamago. He's been incredibly aggressive with Blue Mary, not allowing ViolentKain to escape.
Oh, that is a big punish here. Gonna spend a couple of EXs, gets the knockdown, and again opened up low.
Almost gets punished there for the EX slide, but just a little too safe.
Go for some safe chip here off the Rekkas. Oh, goes right to the command grab and still gets the punish. Oh my god, Blue Mary.
That was Blue Mary using her command grab sway there. The command grab whiff, but it didn't matter. She was able to recover in time to actually punish Kyo's DP.
Yeah, there could have been a jump in. There was a lot of situations there, and the command grab literally beat 90% of them.
All right, that's a dead Blue Mary. Yeah, max cancel, just get rid of her.
Ralf coming in, gonna be about... It's about even on the bar.
Yeah, Ralph's going to have just about 1 bar over Terry, which is pretty good because he has access to his max cancel, but it's also Terry Bogard, right? He's going to build up meter very quickly. He's an incredibly meter-efficient character.
Yeah, and even then, doesn't really need the max confirm to get a lot of damage. Could go easy to EX tackle, but Tamago could easily explode. Oh! Confirm off the far D.
Not ready for it there. There's the jumping blowback, though.
Nice! Crouch B instant. Gonna get some damage here into super.
Yep, gonna go going to the level 1. Unfortunately, doesn't have enough meter to cancel into another one.
Rocket punch for the extra damage. Oh, the Shatter Strike a little bit too far to reach.
And that was actually what won ViolentKain the last game, too, was Wake Up Shatter Strike.
Oh my goodness, and there it is, the Terry jump D-cross. Is this enough? Gets the Breeze tickle afterwards, and there it is!
Just enough. ViolentKain closing it out 2-1 over Tamago.
Oh my goodness, what a match.
Right, we have Elisabeth Shermie Terry. Not a team to sneeze at, right? Shermie works incredibly well. Honestly, people were putting her at point at the start, but she works pretty well in almost any position here. And Elisabeth, also an incredibly strong character. But right now, cientifiKOF starting off really strong, putting Yuba in the corner right away.
Oh no, gets hit by the uppercut and so much damage. You guys have seen it so many times before. And the hard knockdown into the safe jump.
Really clean roll out there, but cientifiKOF with the chase down, gonna go ahead and spend the meter as well.
Oh, just catching these rolls. Yuba might be leaning on roll a little bit too much here.
Oh, the wake up throw, no meaty available.
Nice.
Fireball too.
Yeah, the Kara off of the CD is really good at getting that meaty post grab. Oh, nice. Great anti-air, the courage. Trading with these jump-ins is so scary. So Yuba already going right off the bat for anti-airs.
All right, and there we go. Elisabeth is already out. Shermie going to come in. Now, Shermie up against Vanessa is kind of interesting. We talk about Shermie a lot as being a very strong anti-zoner grappler, but against the character who's trying to rush her down, it's going to be interesting to see.
Shermie has decent options. She has her 2C to stop the hop pressure, but jump CD is actually so, has high priority, so she can't really anti-air. It'll trade at best. And so gonna have to go for hard reads with the anti-air grab.
Getting the hard knockdown already here for Shermie. Just locked down the corner, not able to do much. Escaping though. Finally back to this mid-screen situation. Able to beat out the uppercut as well.
I actually think that potentially Shermie could go for a Shermie shoot punish off of the blocked upper, but that's still kind of risky. I'm not sure the frames on that. There we go!
Yeah,
the Shermie shoot!
All right, has in the corner here. Wow, cientifiKOF, no fear, just immediately pressing.
Okay, any hit will do it here and sit up for a second, no confirm. Oh, tried to call out the jump CD, but a little bit too early.
Really unfortunate there here, cientifiKOF. Still with Vanessa on point, still alive. One touch from Yuba, though, is going to be able to close that out. And Gato's going to be coming in with Ralf on deck, too. This is a very uphill battle now for Yuba.
Yeah, if there's any character that can do this, Terry. Oh, that was an amazing CD anti-air, and there it is again! The upper from Vanessa into the setup in the corner. Oh, and gets opened up again, crouch.
Vanessa's stagger pressure is unparalleled in this game.
Honestly.
No one has stagger pressure like this character has. It's so scary.
No!
All right.
There we go.
Able to get it. I mean, not going to gain too much life back, though, and has to go up against Gato. It's kind of looking like a nightmare right now for Terry.
All right, Gato coming in with 3.5 bars. He doesn't even need 2 of them.
Bro, the shuddering in your voice. I can feel the PTSD.
Dude, I play this character, so I know what's going to happen, but never mind Yuba proving me wrong here into the climax.
Yep, and there's the Buster Ignition. Not quite enough to kill, but one more mix will do it. All right, I like that. Just throwing out the meaty fireball.
Nice, great block. Stayed same side there off the jump B. And amazing anti-airs with this CD. That has been an amazing anti-air that Yuba's been utilizing really well. Just standing at that range where, you know, it'll stuff a hop, and if it's late jumping, it'll get anti-air.
This is actually incredibly doable here for Terry. Needs to be really careful, though. cientifiKOF sitting on a 5-bar Ralf. One touch, and this is a 2-touch game right now for Yuba. Has to play so patiently. There we go. There's the first touch. Going straight into level 2. Are we definitely
into climax? This is so much damage.
Oh, that's it.
That's actually it.
That's 100% dead.
There we go. Spending 4 bars.
I said 2-touch game.
No, that's a 1-touch game, baby.
That's a 1-touch game.
Yeah,
you just got tucked in. You kissed
not,
right on the forehead.
You do not sleep on Ralf with more than 3 bars.
cientifiKOF up 1-0 here over Yuba, going straight into our next game. Yep, no position change or character change. Going to stick with it.
Yeah, we're going to see if the Vanessa can kind of get dealt with. I feel like Elisabeth can fairly kind of stop the game plan, but at the same time, you can't let these close hops kind of happen.
Yeah, the thing in the first game was Yuba was really not able to get anything going with Elisabeth in this matchup. Shermie was able to do some work, but unfortunately it's starting to look kind of like a rerun here. Vanessa has the corner pressure going on. Yuba's Elisabeth already with only about 40% HP left.
Yeah, cientifiKOF mixes up so well that it's so hard to kind of react to these jumps. And there we go, the upper again, drops the combo, and the guard crush. Had no bar to get out of there.
And that is a perfect right there. Going straight into Shermie. I mean, Shermie's got to put in a lot of work now. And I feel like I've been saying that all night for a lot of these characters, but it's just these early leads have been pretty devastating so far in a lot of these matchups.
Yeah, these characters can fight Vanessa, but cientifiKOF has really been showing off this is what high-level Vanessa play looks like. Oh, nice. Gets the anti-air grab. We have a setup.
I really like that anti-air grab because cientifiKOF is a very jumpy Vanessa, likes to be in the air a lot.
Oh no, and gets with punish there, and again, it is the Vanessa show.
A little one-button confirm as well. cientifiKOF playing Vanessa so well right now. Great reversal here, putting cientifiKOF into the corner, but a guard cancel to roll out. And Yuba answering with a guard cancel to roll.
Yeah, got a little too antsy with the CD into the anti-air grab, trying to do anything to keep Vanessa out of the air. And again, goes for it, lets it rip, and that's a big punish from cientifiKOF. Terry coming in with only 1.8 bars.
Yeah, really unfortunate. cientifiKOF really was betting it all, or excuse me, Yuba was really betting it all on cientifiKOF jumping after those reset situations, right? And it just did not pay off.
There we go, the CD again. Yuba so good at utilizing that.
Lock down into the corner, and this is what we saw before. Terry struggles against really fast characters, had to use that guard cancel to escape. The question is, where do I press to get out of Vanessa's pressure?
He gets whiff punish for attempting a CD. Nice, gets the rising tackle, not a safe jump.
There's a sweep, tries to go for the overhead there. There's the low. This should not be quite enough to kill. Are they going to end it with a level 1 or just going to go into the hard knockdown here?
Yeah, take the mix there. Spends the bar to guard cancel and the shatter strike punish. cientifiKOF making it look easy with Vanessa.
And that is something we have been seeing already this week and last week specifically, I've noticed. Rio, yeah. That's a really interesting team. I really like Rio on Anchor. He is a great meter jump character. And K-Dash kind of slept on for a lot of people.
Yeah, I still remember Layec doing that OCV with just K-Dash a couple weeks ago. So we'll see how it turns out here. Meitenkun already mixing Dinosaur.
Look, I'm not a Dinosaur player, but this feels like a bad matchup for Dinosaur. Meitenkun so incredibly good at controlling space with his just standing grounded DP, his pillow game, being able to throw the pillow into the air as an anti-air as well.
Oh no, and gets the hop point blank into super. I don't think they're for Lariat got here.
It's just this perfect range that Layec is playing at, where he is playing that super close fireball range, reminds me so much of like Ryu players, right?
Yeah.
Using the fireball not as a projectile, but as a poke.
Yeah, Meitenkun's definitely a character that's super effective you don't see very often. It's a very simple game plan and does a lot of damage with it, like being able to just go into the rush punch at any point in time off of any juggle.
Doesn't have to spend a lot of meter as well either, right?
Oh, speaking of not having to spend a lot of meter, there we go. Gato trying to get a safe jump off of this. Never mind, doesn't get it.
And just having a standing DP that doesn't send you to the air is so privileged. Look at this, able to actually go for the loops as well here,
Nice.
getting the OTG.
Oh yeah, could have punished that, but Dario gets it again, stuffs out that crouch B attempt from Lariat God.
Yeah.
Yeah, Meitenkun is really good. I think he's slept on. Sorry for the pun, but unfortunately, he is an underrated character.
But here we go, Lariat God coming with Antonov. We saw Antonov put in a lot of work earlier on stream. But this is actually going to be really tough. Now, we were talking, I'm not a Dinosaur player, but I'm an Antonov player. And Antonov trying to get through some of these projectiles. There's a throw into the corner.
Yeah, Meitenkun looking very strong in the corner, just keeping that spacing with the fireballs.
Yeah, Antonov is so slow. Just being able to jump out of that pressure is so difficult. And here's the, DP loop into the corner there.
So much damage off of an anti-air and save jumps, and that is a dead Antonov. Layec getting this first match.
OCV. Meitenkun Gaming.
Yeah, Meitenkun Gaming right now, incredibly strong.
All right, I need someone to tell me, is it Meitenkun or Meitenkun? I don't want to keep mispronouncing
I think it's Meitenkun.
Meitenkun?
Yeah, Meitenkun.
Tell me, chat. Please correct me. I beg you. I'm calling him Meitenkun. Meitenkun.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Meitenkun, yes. All right, coming back in. Let's see if Lariat God can find an answer here against the Sleepy Boy. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's a punish.
Yeah, getting with the seismic toss here.
Oh! Yeah, stuffs out the anti-air. If you don't spend bar on it, it's not fully invincible.
He also went for a full jump as well, so he was able to catch him at that very tip range.
Yeah, it has a good anti-air hitbox, but it's not fully invincible unless you spend bar.
It's Layec so impressive with these hops, but finally Lariat God able to get EX claws here.
Oh my gosh, doesn't get the confirm. Oh god, the armored command grab, and there we go. Dinosaur, we found the answer.
Now he's actually tucked in. Finally, Lariat God able to get first blood and coming in with a full health Dinosaur as well against K-Dash. This is looking like a completely different game so far.
But Layec, do not count him out just yet. This K-Dash is very strong. We've seen very strong play of just K-Dash alone.
Yeah, really impressive offense, right? Look at this damage too. Here into the corner, able to get the overhead, but doesn't confirm off of it. Guard cancel here from Lariat God to try and escape.
Oh my god, catches the roll! Just whittling Dinosaur down here. The pressure being unchecked. The low hops really messing Lariat God up.
This fuzzy blocking too from Layec. Look at him staying just...
Yeah, we were buffering all day.
He was just sticking his toe out, you know, trying to check the water there and gets him with the DP.
All right, Gato coming in now.
And Lariat God did pretty good work with Gato. Well, I mean, you know, Meitenkun did the OCB, but he was able to get pretty good damage. But now he's got to go up against K-Dash here. The guard cancel roll back, trying to create just a little bit of space, getting stuffed out.
I think the big thing here is if Lariat God can kind of react to the hops and anti-air. One thing that Gato doesn't have is a normal that goes upwards. So he has his close D, or he has his DP to go for an anti-air. And there you go, he tried to go for it there. But unfortunately, you have to be able to react with the right anti-air. He doesn't have an easy anti-air.
Fortunately, a dead Gato there. It's all up to the hero, the people's champ, Antonov. He's got 2 bars on deck, enough for 1 max mode cancel here. That's kind of a problem, though, is that Antonov is such a meter-hungry character. Coming in with only 2 bars is really tragic. He's going to spend 1 to get a little bit of damage here and a hard knockdown.
It's going to be real hard here for Lariat God to get anything started. Layec's pressure has just been so good and patient, waiting out these slower normals from Antonov. Yeah, the hops are not checked, gets the anti-air.
Into a full conversion as well. Very impressive. Great guard cancel roll through, but the standing C. Whipping on crouching opponents is going to be a death sentence here for Antonov. That is where Antonov really struggles. He does not have many buttons that actually hit crouching opponents like that.
There we go, just going for the safe pressure, just trying to make him do something. And there it is, the CD, not enough, doesn't reach. Lariat God trying to get something to happen. Ooh, and there it is.
Yep, Layec taking it 2-0 here over Lariat God. With that really clean K-Dash, I was really happy to see Layec's K-Dash again. We saw that, like you said, just a couple weeks ago, that incredible reverse comeback function, right?
Well, so Maxima had a bug, or maybe just an adjustment. His EXs costed more in max mode than other characters, so that's why he was on point more often, because he couldn't really use the max very well.
But we're seeing Tamago, though, come in with the Clark on point as well. We've seen some really good Clark action in TNS, so we'll see how Tamago could do it. Unfortunately, kind of getting harassed here in the corner by AG42. There's the Argentinian backbreaker, though, going to switch sides with it.
Just waiting it out. Going to be a full punish off of that. Not actually too bad for him. Wake up again with the turnaround punch. Okay. Tamago just going for it. And there it is, showing off that punish. That is not a safe move. Potentially might be buffering it and just letting it rip.
Yep, really clean Kyo gameplay here, getting the first blood. Blue Mary coming in with 2.5 bars on deck. Really solid for her. This is the perfect range that she needs with meter to actually work. There's the Suplex City right off the bat.
Oh, try to go for it again, rolls out, chance for AJ42. Get something started, and the interrupt!
Bro, what a confirm there. Yeah, interrupting with the crouching A straight into EX slide. Absolutely ready, has been ready for that situation their entire life.
There go. Could be able to kill here. Nice. And there we go. Maxima coming in now for HE42. That mid Maxima, you don't see very often. Maxima's not a character you don't see very often. Can do really good damage, and I've seen really good Oki situations off of his knockdowns. So
I would argue he's probably one of the least played characters in the entire game, right?
yeah, might be there with Whip.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. But one thing Maxima does have is he's got armor on a lot of moves. If we actually get a chance to see it here, because Tamago, there it is, with the wake up DP.
Yeah, he's a guard point monster, but unfortunately, a lot of his things are super slow and recover for a long time, and there we go. The suplex coming in. Oh, just wake up!
Broke him with the Lariat.
Avoids the slide this time, but a wake up command grab, no-go Tamago. Smartly avoided it.
That was a gutsy wake up command grab as well there from AG42, but they're going straight into their anchor now. Anchor Krohnen coming in with 4 bars on deck. Tamago has been doing a really good job managing meters so far with Blue Mary. They seem to always have at least 2 bars on deck at all times.
Yeah, Krohnen is a very strong anchor, so honestly, this is like 2 anti-airs away from death. So Tamago's gonna have to be very careful about the way they jump. Oh my gosh, just empty jump into command grab again.
All right, but AG42 able to swap sides, putting Tamago into the corner now, but what a throw escaping the corner here with that JB.
The one-hit confirm again?
Bro, these players are frying my brain right now with these crazy one-hit confirms. Here into the giant swing. Is this going to be... Oh, it is. Never mind. yeah, that's enough to kill.
You saw the damage of the power bomb. You're like, there's no way.
Yeah.
There's no way.
I was like, wait, like this? Oh, yeah, no. Never mind. Don't clip that and send it to Say Jam. That's easy. Too easy.
Tamago getting the first match here. AJ42 kind of had a rough time there. I do think that maybe the... No, it's rocking back in. Never mind.
Yeah, he started off really strong against Clark, but the moment Blue Mary came in, his entire game plan kind of crumbled.
Yeah.
That was the problem. And then Maxima was not able to get anything done at all. Blue Mary was just too fast, not falling for... Got hit by 1 armor move and went, okay, I'm just going to kind of play, you know, a little bit more patient and work around it.
Yeah, AG42 was able to kind of deal with the Clark very early, but Blue Mary literally did all the work there.
All right, and AG42, yet again, has Clark down here in the corner. Tamago just being a little patient here. The shimmies back and forth. Nice trade there. Tamago going on the offensive.
Right into the knockdown. Oh, just goes right into rolling cradle.
Yeah, just wanted to swap sides. Toss kill all the way to the corner here. Tamago on the offense.
Nice, gets the jump CD punish. Tries to catch the roll and is successful. Back into the corner you go.
Come on, we're going back to where you belong.
Oh, and there it is, the run of Frankensteiner. Okay, Tamago got AG42 to just kind of sit there.
Bro, I love the flourish at the end of the
Exactly.
Frankensteiner.
Hey!
And this is looking really tough now. Last game, Clark really wasn't able to get anything done, but Tamago has made such great adjustments here with a nearly full health Clark coming up against Maxima now.
Yeah, and the scary thing here for Maxima is, unfortunately, Clark also has guard points. So we're going to have to see who does it better. And the Frankensteiner, again, nice grab.
Yep, there's that belly-to-belly suplex.
Just going for the tackle here.
Guard cancel, roll back, create a little bit of space, but gets caught by the 2D.
Yeah, stuck in the corner, full confirm here off the jump in A.
Yep, goes straight into EX tackle, rolling cradle as well, trying to get that damage.
Yeah, I like how Tamago doesn't go for the usual elbow ender for the Oki. Just goes for the max damage off the rolling cradle, and there we go. Maxima going down. Clark on OCV point here against Krohnen.
Yeah, this is actually looking kind of insane for Tamago for last game when Clark did nothing. I saw someone in the chat say this Clark sucks. Take that back.
Take it back right now.
Tamago took that personally. They said, bet.
For AG42, still not in a bad spot. Okay. Tamago knows the punishes. That hop, the overhead thing is not safe. You have to, like, space it really well where they can't get a light normal. But Max confirm, unfortunately, and that's a full punish off the Argentina backbreaker.
Yep, toss here into the corner, but a wake-up DP able to get the loop straight into super. Give him the gun.
Yeah, and that's the strength of Krohnen I was talking about earlier. 1 anti-air and you're dead. So we don't have enough bar for that again here, but we're going to play very safe neutral because you keep going for the overhead, and unfortunately, Tamago's ready for the punish.
Yeah, I think one thing we're going to see is we might see AG24 kind of be a little bit more hop-happy here because you do not want to eat EX slide, right? It's going to lead into so much damage. And that is kind of what we're seeing, actually. They're being a little bit more airborne, rolling backwards there, able to get a nice little conversion, trying to get pressure going. Oh, there's the jumping CD, pushing all the way into the corner.
Has a CD of his own here, getting some pressure off the jump A. Oh, nice, and that's the spacing you want for the overhead. Or the, it's an overhead off the heavy one, but not the light one.
Oh my god, the one hit confirmed off of the 2A from max range. Going, are we gonna see level 3? No, they're not going to spend it. Wants to hold on to the meter just a little bit here.
Just spending the bar again. There we go, EX command grab, not enough. Oh, just runs up and blocks and goes for the reset for the disrespect. Tamago taking it 2-0 over AG42.
And moving into top 8 as well. Great stuff there from Tamago. That Blue Mary is a fiend.
I'm sure you are very pleased with that Blue Mary.
Oh, I love. Yeah, no, he's got really good pressure. It's just that some of his, or most of his special moves are really unsafe, right? So it's going to be really interesting to see how he deals with Kukri. One thing that Rock does excel at, though, is playing that anti-fireball game, that anti-zoning game. His fireball is very strong on its own there, and he's also got overhead kick, which goes over a lot of fireballs.
Yeah, and that's going to be really useful here in this Kukri match, because, you know, the sand is such an annoying part of the neutral, so being able to just go over it and ignore it, ViolentKain's gonna have a lot of fun just kind of going in on this Kukri.
Yeah, so far it seems to be really working well for ViolentKain. And look at this, just jumping back, creating some space. I like it. You can play a little bit more patiently, a little bit more quote-unquote lame when you have such a life lead here, especially against a character as scary as Kukri in neutral, right?
There we go, the jump CD. Nice confirm off the counter. He was doing that all day today.
And ViolentKain with the adjustments there, jumping out of the clone.
Just right into the run there. Big punish.
An early lead as well. Going to gain a nice little bit of health back.
And the Blue Mary coming in here. You know, Brock, I feel, plays it pretty well. Has a lot of things that go over things. So we're going to have to see if Kotir will be a little more careful with those slides. Oh, never mind. The slide still works out.
Yeah, ViolentKain landing right in it.
Nice. Gets the close C.
He's getting these two Bs, but he's not able to get the standing B afterwards. He's just a little too far away to actually get the full conversion there. And that's another thing. Rock can actually convert off of his bar normal, which is very strong as well. Fortunately, Rock's out of here. We're going to have to bring in Kyo now.
Yeah, Kyo coming in this time mid and not anchor. So ViolentKain just trying to stop out immediately. Kyo usually the anchor here.
Ready? Go! And Kyo about to have to deal with Kotir's bloom.
Oh my! What a confirm off the trade?
That's it, I'm done, bye.
Okay, peace out, jobber. Have a good one.
Bro, I cannot get over how it is just every single time that ViolentKain lands a DP, he's able to super. Every time. He hasn't messed up once. This man is insane.
He keeps that thing on him.
He does.
And he was able to bait out that DP right there. And now down to just Ralf Kotir. Gonna have to be a little careful with the meter spendage. A full Kyo with 2 bars.
Yep, here we go. EX carrying all the way to the corner. Are we gonna get level 1 loops? Yes, we are. Give me the loops, brother.
There we go. Ralf already sitting at about 30%.
Oh, just a little too high on the cross up there. Great awareness from Kotir to immediately go for the throw.
Oh, doesn't get a punch, though. Gets the grab. Checking low. Trades off of the Rekka, and there we go. Ralf about to be closed out here.
And this is where ViolentKain needs to play really patiently. There we go. Gets him with the standing A.
Yeah, got a little bit too ambitious there with the far D into the max cancel. But you kind of have to get something started, right? The way ViolentKain was playing, it was so hard to get anything.
Yeah, ViolentKain is the kind of guy who, when he has the life lead, he will just sit back and poke you out to death, right? So in that kind of situation, Kotir was forced to really take a risk and go in heavy, kind of bet it all.
Yeah, I think the crazy thing is Rock being a new character and being able to shut out Kukri so hard. We've seen some strong Kukri play from Kotir. So maybe it's just an adjustment on what can Rock do against Kukri. And just have to play a little more careful.
Rock's got, I mean, his buttons are pretty stubby, but they come out really quick. And that is really valuable against a character like Kukri.
And there we go. Just rising tackle right in his face. Gets the command grab.
Oh, tries to go for the safe jump there. Kotir just waking up with buttons, though. Great jumping CD. And yeah, ViolentKain has pretty much jumped out of every single clone that's come out so far. It's just not working here for Kotir.
I love the spacing here from ViolentKain. But as I was saying that, gets hit by Kotir, now Kotir can run the mix. Doesn't go for the clone this time.
And some pressure here in the corner. Yep, that sand projectile is plus.
And very patient, gets the punish.
But the Tatsu aid. Full punish as well. Squeezes out just as much damage as they can. And there with the overhead, Kukri's gone yet again. Blue Mary's gonna have to come in and put in some work.
The jump D is so weird. Like, it hits really low and it has that, like, overarching animation.
All right, patience here from Kotir right off the bat, going for that run-up sweep. Kotir also really loves to go for these neutral hop and neutral jump CDs, and look at the armor there going through.
Yeah, you can't be too predictable on these jump-ins. The counter from Rock gets pretty decent damage.
Great rising tackle there too on the jump CD attempt from Kotir. Here we go, nice confirmed. Gonna spend one full bar here.
Big low profile there. And Kotir just trying to get any trade to happen with these hop CDs.
A great sweep though here. This is really important for Kotir to close it out, and is able to close it out with the slide. Catches ViolentKain's ankles. Blue Mary not gonna get too much health back, but still has pretty decent meter on deck, so can do a pretty big grip of damage to TO. They just need to win this neutral war right now.
Yeah, we're gonna be waiting for that cash out of ViolentKain. Playing pretty patiently. Oh, and there it is, the big confirm.
Absolutely EX. No,
The
they
drop.
dropped. It looked like they probably were trying to go for maybe 3D there, but that's it. Blue Mary's out of here. So unfortunate. Level 1, lights out.
At least Ralf will come in with about 4 bars of play. This can easily be done with Ralf. We've seen him just dump damage off of one hit.
We have seen it, but this is also ViolentKain we're talking about, and he still has Terry on deck too, and a full health KO.
Yeah, I think the important thing here is clean hit. Will we find a clean hit for Ralf to dump damage on? The way that ViolentKain's been moving has been so good. If he gets hit, it's going to trade, or it's an airborne hit.
ViolentKain spacing so impeccable here, staying just outside of the JCD and the standing D range.
Oh no, waits it out and gets the close C punish. No bar, but look at that damage.
Tries to go for the low there on wake up.
Nice, the 2C anti-air. And again, Kotir getting hit on these frame traps on the Ruckas.
3 jump CDs in a row there from ViolentKain, the confidence.
Yeah, we really haven't seen Kotir kind of represent the ground pound. Usually that's a very strong anti-air at those distances, but, you know, ViolentKain's been mixing it up so well.
Yeah, and this is kind of situation for Kotir where they cannot afford to be trading like that. They need to get that clean hit.
Big punish here.
That kill. You have to kill
Oh, this
Kyo
is
right
definitely
now.
killing. This corner combo does so much damage.
Look at these loops. Go straight into level 2. They don't even need the level 3. Absolutely optimal. Wonderful stuff here from Kotir. Yeah, this is where the real battle begins, though. Has to deal with Terry coming in, full health, has max mode ready, only needs one more touch to completely obliterate Ralf.
It has to be so careful. I feel like Terry does a really... Oh, no! Misses the max confirm!
That is so unfortunate. This is absolutely Kotir's chance, but the throw there from ViolentKain.
He's
The
just
X-Rack
gonna
shoot.
spend it.
And that was checkmate. That was checkmate right there with the meaty fireball closing it out. ViolentKain moving forward in top 8, guys.
People are starting to realize that while Terry is incredibly strong and ridiculous at dumping meter, it can be too difficult for him to keep up with characters in this tier like Vanessa. But I mean, fight fire with fire as BBZ gets that first clean hit and catches the roll to push even farther into the corner.
Yeah, they get the safe jump afterwards. We're gonna see how cientifiKOF gets out of this. You know, does Vanessa player know? And yes, they do. Gets the grab out of the corner.
I mean, going for the throw is very, very effective a lot of the times. And one thing that you have to remember against Vanessa is guard cancel is your lifeblood. It feels bad to spend a meter because generally she is on point, so you don't have a lot of meter to spend. But would you rather deal with this pressure continuously or spend a meter to potentially get out?
And now Vanessa aggressing on Vanessa. Double roll to get out of here. And now BBZ on the offense. Hops over, and that is a punish.
Yeah, very rare to see that hop over completely whiff. He's able to just get the standing C to get the clean hit. So the next character coming in, Ralph. Pretty decent at dealing with Vanessa, though, so we'll see how the matchup goes. This is like the top 2 bout.
It's actually a little scary because she can do uppercut underneath the far D, but there we go. The first hit into the confirming is super. Gonna get a nice knockdown. Just goes for rocket punch instead.
Yeah, just a little bit of extra damage. Got that air to air. 2 Bs in a row. Preemptive anti-air, but there we go. Vanessa swings out. That extra bit of damage. Gets underneath. What a mix-up.
Oh, actually misses the jump in this time, and the 2C will do it. Gato coming in. I'm very excited.
Yurikov for a year, brother.
Wow.
Feels like it's just been yesterday, man. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Appreciate you. So easy on the Ralph still. Trying to see if he can cash out on the Gato. Get rid of this guy quick. I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, I don't know the matchup yet, but I don't want to.
Exactly.
Just rush him down.
Oh, nice. He gets the cross of that jumpy. Has an insane cross of hitbox. This would be so much damage.
One more touch could potentially do it
And
here in the
that's it.
empty low.
Dead.
That absolutely should be the kill.
I've seen this combo many, many times.
Able to cash that one out. Nocturnal Nick coming through with the prime. Appreciate you coming through for the first time sub. Really, really hope you're enjoying the content. We appreciate everybody still hanging out with us tonight. Dolores. Dolores, I think, is a character that we don't see as often. She's underrepresented for how strong she is, I think. Definitely an amazing anchor, great at dumping meter.
She was on the early list of very top-tier characters. I think because of, you know, her passive playstyle, people didn't want to play her as much.
Yeah.
But I still think she's incredibly effective.
Agreed, with Gato not letting up for a second. The aggression is too much. There's the wake up Shadow Strike, but doesn't get it confirmed. It was at the perfect spacing for the wall bounce to land behind. It's such a tough issue to deal with. And Dolores not looking like she had much to do. The level 2 comes through, and cientifiKOF is going to take the first game.
And that really shows that strong game plan from Gato. Literally, you get hit in the corner, you're losing half your health or dying.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he's another one of those people who is like definitely in royalty when it comes to corner carry, for sure.
And I think the crazy thing is, this is off of lows. This isn't off.
Yes!
This isn't off my close D or close C. You're getting hit by crouch B. You are taking 500 damage.
The point matchup back up again. There's that trade that you never want to see versus Vanessa. Gonna reset a little bit. cientifiKOF finds the throw, looking for the short hop, rolls underneath. BBZ
no.
breaking out of the pressure.
Yeah, nice cancel off of the sweep into the uppercut. Gonna get the safe jump. Misses it this time. And just backing off, doesn't want to kind of push the issue.
And those aerial footsies with the jump CD, so important because, again, it wins you so much real estate when you are able to connect with it.
And there he goes, going for air-to-airs. Doesn't want to deal with grounded anti-airs against Vanessa. That's a good choice to make.
Yeah, neutral full jump is so strong against CD if you know it's coming. Oh my God.
What a cross-up!
Extra bit of damage there, short hopping away this time, just trying to reset the pressure and spaces themselves perfectly to stop the roll.
And then the great tech there, and just going right back into it.
Okay, for the dash forward, a little bit of cancel, just trying to preserve the frame advantage, gets the kill. cientifiKOF winning it out, but we saw this once before. BBZ coming in with the Ralph now.
Yeah, not a lot of health on Vanessa this time. So any hit into pretty much any combo off of Ralph.
We're just trying to spam those hops in. cientifiKOF able to evade.
No confirm off the 2C, just checking.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Goes safe and simple. No meter required. BBZ gonna heal back up to full.
Yeah, Gato coming in. Gato fights Ralph fairly well. Despite not having as egregious normals, his jump CD is really good at kind of dealing with any forward-moving moves.
I absolutely agree. You just gotta be a little more particular, like you said. You can't brute force it against Ralph. He will just stand D. Good amount of damage though off the level 1.
Yeah, tries to preemptively stuff with the jump CD. It's literally a wall of hitbox.
Oh, that late hitbox got the launcher, but Gato straight back out of it.
Oh yeah, tried to go for empty. Spent the EX this time.
Guard cancel, so smart. You have the corner positioning, but there's the throw. BBZ able to escape once again.
Yeah, this is so good for BBZ right now. Gato losing a lot of health in trades. Could not link off of that jump in off the air dash. Oh no, that's a big punish. Super dead. Goes for a very interesting setup afterwards. Doesn't want the kill.
Ooh, and the jump in. Ralf taking that kill is so important here. So now going into the mirror, BBZ, if you find this hit, you maybe just want a Maxima to kill time and actually just get yourself ahead for the potential anchor versus anchor coming up.
Oh, nice. Stuffs out the empty jump with the close C.
Okay. Oh! Wakes up with it, comes through with the command normal. Very, very smart stuff. Our anchor's up.
Yeah, Dolores also has a great FRD, so, you know, both of them utilizing that stanky leg. Oh, that could have been it, but the crouch might have been too late.
That was so much damage off the table here. cientifiKOF gets the throw, goes through it, and yeah, just a sweep, not too much of a punish.
Yeah, maybe the forward A could be that punish there off that situation, but there we go, cashing out off the hit.
Guard cancel roll so strong in that scenario. Just gonna go for the rocket punch, nothing extra.
Convert off that FRD. Now stuck in the corner, gets hit by the Shadow Strike, but misses the
Nothing!
super! Oh no!
A nightmare scenario for BBZ. It's going to end in a trip, a one-way express ticket to the loser's bracket. Unfortunate stuff, but cientifiKOF, what a closeout on that one. The clutch gene.
I want to know if Layec will pull it out, because being able to call out a DP with an EX move that's pretty safe, like that's pretty good.
But Joe, an incredibly strong point character here. Looking to close the gap a lot on here on K-Dash.
Ooh, nice punish on the slide.
Anti-air there with the startup of the fireball.
They're just checking out here. Oh no. Rosa, now it's Layec in the corner. And both of them just switching sides and big punish off the DP this time, right in the super.
Yeah, going for the short hop too to just get a little bit of extra damage. Goes for the guard cancel, gets through the fireball. That is why guard canceling is so important and so powerful. If your opponent is kind of just AFK canceling into specials, you can get huge punishes.
And the crazy thing, that was just a command normal. Then that was a full punish.
Picks the life left, he wakes up with the standing C.
Ooh.
Oh, an EX fireball. EX Joe fireball is so unbelievably difficult to deal with. It beats almost every projectile. No character can roll through it.
Yeah.
It's just so hard to mess with.
Right, Meitenkun coming in here. Can deal pretty well with the Hurricanes with the EX Fireball and doesn't need actually too much damage. Oh, the DP right through the overhead.
Yeah, I love that. Do not let them get away with that linear staggered pressure like that. Fireball actually to cancel out the fireball. I like that, and then another! Oh my god, the EX to do the EX DP.
Yeah, Light Flash Kick's actually really good at just neutralizing the Hurricane.
This is the most feared Dinosaur in the business, though. Gets jumped in on immediately. This is a tough matchup for sure, but Dinosaur, I think, has the tools to fight it out. His blowback is actually pretty strong in this matchup. Trading with the pillows is so strong.
Gets the OTG and gets the setup afterwards. Oh, tries to go something crazy there, but now Rosa now has Layec in the corner.
Ooh, he's going to actually go for damage instead of the Bite OTG. There's the EX Bite OTG.
Very brave, just jump forward on wake up there from Layec.
2P is the lifeblood of Dinosaur. It's just your most effective post, the tool that you use the most, but there is the 5B.
Back into the corner you go. Layec's been doing a really good job of fighting out of the corner, and now Dinosaur on one guess away from dying. Nice confirm!
Yeah, straight into the super too. Incredible stuff. Dinosaur getting put away. Did a good amount of damage though in a tough matchup.
Right, Shermie Anchor. Shermie Anchor was actually something that we saw at NLBC last week. It was Shermie Grand Finals. So Shermie kind of coming into her own as a premier anchor we've been seeing.
I mean, Shermie has the tools to deal with zoners for sure. It's more just about setting yourself up to be able to access them. That overhead to fall up again. Shermie for the sliding command throw. Has to go for the backdash out. And just no openings available, it seems.
He's backing off again. You have to come back to me, Layec. I love it.
Yeah, chuck a pillow, you know, just keep it cool. Gaining a ton of meter. They're just whiffing as they fall.
Yeah, you kind of have to approach it at that point. You don't want them to get EX.
And that is enough to close. Layec so smart there. To kill on El Rosa.
And Meitenkun just kind of chillaxing. Didn't want to push the issue. And that's kind of unfortunate. Shermie wasn't really in a position to kind of aggress, because at any point in time, anti-air into full combo.
Yeah.
And that's why it's so scary to play against Meitenkun. You have to be able to safe jump that EX pillar.
Especially when he has a life lead. I mean, he has the threat of the pillow, things like that. He has a good fireball game and obviously an amazing flash kick, but like, dude, just how to approach a sleepy boy who's down backing, especially when he has no regard for like needing to come to you. We'll have to see if we have to deal with that situation again though. K-Dash applying a great amount of pressure here, almost half dead on the Joe.
Yeah, Layec's always been really good at just placing himself at that perfect spot to just play the K-Dash game plan.
The K-Dash game plan immediately goes for that, dashes forward and gets the roll. He's too sick.
He really is. I love that freeze every single time. And there you go, checks what the crowd should be, and there you go, Joe goes down.
Dude. Put him in such a tough situation, very compromised here. I mean, the king of dinosaurs, KOD, can he find something early on? The answer is no. This jump CD pushed so far away, and we are already in the corner again.
There we go. Confirm off the crouch B, gonna get some corner carry. Just trying to check, making sure he's not jumping. But there we go. Layec just places a jump right afterwards. Not convinced. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that was off a trade too. Able to go for the backdash, just trying to stay out of the range for Dinosaur. Second time that trade has come out.
Yeah, just getting anti-aired by the flame kick, but there we go, gets the crouch B again. Should be able to cash out here with the super.
And then launch rush one more times. He's still alive though! And there's the trade, the jump in with the empty low. That 2B, so strong.
Meitenkun coming in now, the sleepiest of boys. This is such a hard matchup for Dinosaur. Oh, never mind, not if you just deliver a punish like that.
Ran up and delayed, was expecting that DP, but how can you fault him? Has been the staple of all sleepy boys everywhere is just DPing almost everything on Wake Up. That standing flash kick so strong.
Nice guess on the jump forward.
Drop combo meant for EX slashes, I think for sure.
The chip out should be it. Try to jump, it gets caught. Meitenkun now against Shermie.
Yeah, so, I mean, we saw this matchup once already in Shermie. It did not look like a good time for her.
Yeah, I think we have to see a little more aggressive Shermie shoots, the moving command grab, because the aerial approach is not working.
For that guard cancel roll. Just trying to check him, make sure he's not kind of AFK canceling. Oh my god, grabs him out of the startup of whatever that was. Looking for the dash punch, it looked like.
Blocks here. Ooh, tries to go for the guard cancel into the command grab, just runs it back, gets it again. Into the corner we go.
Safe jump stuff. It's a really interesting situation there. If you get close standing D as we go level 2. Oh my god.
Nice, and again just lets it rip into the super. Layec taking
Wow.
it 2-0.
That is a hell of an answer from Layec. I mean, K-Dash and the sleepiest of boys. Able to do so much damage there to El Rosa.
The way he just like whittles you down.
But I mean, cientifiKOF, one of the best Vanessas, honestly, one of the best Ralphs too. So strong with all three of the characters here. And makes Gato, it's another one of those players where when you watch him play Gato, it's like, you wouldn't think this is a new character.
Yeah. Nice. With the crouch B. Yeah, I think the big thing with ViolentKain's rock is he places himself so well. A lot of the pressure he does is kind of like, do you know this punish properly? And if you don't, he's going to take advantage of that.
Oh
Nice.
my god, nice DP there. Runs up and gets the throw. Couple good situations in a row. ViolentKain, yeah, was looking for the short hops, but a great backdash from cientifiKOF to escape.
Yeah, and the big thing is ViolentKain isn't really too scared on the sway cancels. Kind of just lets it happen and then presses a button afterwards, daring cientifiKOF to do something.
Also has the most ridiculous percentage of landed DPs, and there's the parry. What an answer!
Oh no, the super coming out. Yeah, has to spend it. Gonna try and win it out here with Vanessa, and the wake up grab, not enough. The chip will do it.
I went for the reversal. I
Yeah.
respect it. If it works, then you're nuts. But you know.
Yeah. Maybe try to do wake up reflect. I respect it. Right, Gato coming in now.
Yeah, that DLC matchup already. Good jump in there, like you said. Having a little bit of troubles when it comes to quick and fast jump ins. Having trouble picking anti-airs. ViolentKain kind of aware, trying to go for the jump ins, but Gato gets that deep cross up.
It's so good. Normal jump B is literally his ticket to damage.
Ooh, I mean, that's kind of JD for Gato here, being able to swing that button. It has such a low hitting hitbox. You can swing it so early into short hops.
Yeah, and that's crazy. Gato really like controls the vertical and the horizontal space in the air. Oh!
He tried to sauce.
Yeah, he did. He did. That could have been the command grab easily.
Oh, low crush. Little bit of a delay. No whip punish. No whip punish. Oh, no, and
there it is.
Absolutely death there. Back and forth between the two, but ViolentKain finds a way to bring it together.
You know, like I said, he has to commit to those anti-airs, so you really do have to let the DP rip sometimes.
I mean, I'd rather you do it and let him know that it's a thing you're willing to do than not.
No, please.
So we're taking just 1 second here. cientifiKOF hit him with the taunts. Okay, talk to him. Well, as we wait on this one, I mean, we had this happen once already. Yeah, there we go. And this is what happened last time. They're able to let it rock here. Honorable between the two, but CD Stand D closes that one out quick.
Yeah, that's something that I've been seeing a lot of. Players are getting really good at noticing counter hit jump CDs now, and we're getting like full converts off of them, which is scaring me.
Yeah, especially with characters like Vanessa and Elisabeth, who just have incredible juggles off their own special moves. Here we have Kyo, all honest Kyo, kind of getting rushed down here by the Ralf.
Nice, spends the EX, it gets a lot of damage coming out here.
Life bar. Oh, but wakes up with it. An incredible showing there. It goes straight into the super.
Very low hop CD there. Oh, and the DP, amazing reaction there.
No whiff punish.
Oh, it goes for the empty hop right in his face. That's that KOF fundamentals right there. Oh, going again, making sure.
The loops are just so strong, being able to dump meter and in an incredible way. ViolentKain. I mean, I don't just say it for no reason. This might be the best Kyo.
Yeah,
he is it. He is it.
ViolentKain's really shown us the strength. You know, his team mainly being Kyo, Iori, and Terry. Rock being the new addition here. Yes. But every single one of his characters, very, very effective and probably the best in class for pretty much all of them.
Yeah, I mean, that's the most important thing, as you said, is a lot of characters in this game are all-arounders. And ViolentKain specializes in playing that type of character here. As we get into the next game, cientifiKOF got to get a little more work here out of the Vanessa. Cannot lose this point matchup to the Rock.
Oh, and there you go. There's that spacing that's so scary with Rock. It makes the specials like slightly negative, and you have to have a long reach and normal. And luckily, Vanessa has exactly that.
From CD, just for the ender. Wakes up with the EX. The parry is so strong. Utilizing it to great effect. Better than most Rocks I've seen. I don't see as much parry as I would like from people. VK finding a way to make it work and gets the jump in.
Actually should be it here. Not enough. Wakes up with buttons and gets rewarded for it. Oh, and there's the rising tackle.
It's his DP landing percentage is unbelievable. It just feels like every time they just like, it unplugs your controller and you have to get hit by it.
Gato coming in again. Oh, nice! Gets the open up low and this is so much damage.
Dude, cientifiKOF's Gato has been the moneymaker, doing so much work. The mix-up game is so strong. Doesn't get the punish that time. The secondary jump in, still managing to keep Rock kind of pinned in.
Gato is a spacing monster, and on top of that, he has an incredible mix off of his demon flip.
Okay. Oh, and the trade is so good here, and did it pretty quick. 41 seconds left on the clock. That is a healthy Gato going into the second point, the second character mirror.
All right, and up against Kyo. Kyo is interesting for Gato because I feel like his burst movement's kind of hard to deal with. So we're going to have to see if cientifiKOF will just take it to him instead.
Yeah, I think that's a good call. I mean, short hop CD is just such a good way to control space. And while Gato is unbelievable at controlling that like you said, that horizontal distance, man, you just don't want to mess with Kyo. As we can see here, he's able to get that clean hit immediately into the super.
Ooh, and catches the roll, but no confirm. Didn't have the 2 bars for the max confirm.
Oh!
Oh my gosh, it just checks him low.
cientifiKOF had big dreams there. That delay was the scariest.
He was just waiting for him to bust out. I respect it. He was just waiting for the jump to DP it. Right, there we go, Ralf. Trying to space things out, and ViolentKain's been so consistent at late DPing the jump CD.
DP, able to cancel out. Rekka, last hit doesn't connect. Still able to get pressure. Jumps over and corners himself now, though. cientifiKOF in a much better position, but the DPs continue to land.
Ooh, just going for the rehop pressure. And that's something I've been seeing about cientifiKOF. Doesn't really go for the ground pound anti-airs. Oh, and that actually catches the roll! Oh, we waking up buttons, though.
Like, did he option select? Cover that with EX?
Maybe, I don't know. That was insane. I can't wait to run back those inputs.
Okay. Back on, jump CD, gotta find the one.
No!
It goes for the super, it doesn't work. I am forced to assume that's an execution
It
error.
had to be.
No way he meant for it.
I think he was buffering like far D into it and might have gotten too antsy with it.
I think so too. I mean, that's the classic, right? You push the button and the jiggle. You gotta have the jiggle. If you're playing KOF and you're not like jiggling buffer inputs, that's part of why these guys are so consistent. So that you push the button, you jiggle the input, and if you see the confirm, you just tap the buttons is all you need.
Exactly.
Dude, oh, that's tough. The preemptive jiggle, it hurts. 2-0. BK looking so strong. Press to the corner already, though. But we've seen this story a couple times. His rock doesn't seem to mind fighting with his back against the wall.
Yeah, I think the difference really is ViolentKain being comfortable in the matchup against Vanessa. He knows where to stand and when to push, like, against the pressure. He really does find all these gaps that other players seem to just let happen for free. And there we go, the crouch B instantly.
Cancels the DP. That rush punch. Oh, the rage run! Not something we see as often. The mix-up comes through.
Oh my gosh, almost gets the confirm and gets the grab, calls out the roll. Amazing play from ViolentKain here.
Praise be. Finally starting to use that run mix-up. I love that. So Gato has so much work to do, but like you said, in terms of efficiency of like damage to meter spent, this guy is about as good as it gets here.
Oh, he had the hit, did not believe. That goes for the 6B there. Not used very often, so yeah, I am also surprised when it comes out.
I see it, I'm always like, oh, I forgot he had that. Oh my, is that Yun stand, the Chun-Li button?
Yeah, no, it's good. That's his Farsi. Nice, there we go, full confirm. This actually should be a dead rock here, spend the bar. No, he did the wrong super, he can only do that in the corner. Oh no.
And that's one of the strengths of Rock too, is that he's so good at closing the gap and then being able to deal the damage with that rage run.
Right, gonna need to take out Rock here, nice anti-air, and no fear! ViolentKain just going for it!
He's never had fear in his life. Never, not once.
Oh man. And now Ralf coming back in.
Ralf has so much heavy lifting to do, but that is a terrible way to start there. The parry early on, what a read on the footsies.
So tense right now, both of them just kind of make something happen. Gets the punish off the Farsi!
Extra damage there, rolls forward. I like that roll for timing.
Oh, and the punish on the whiff shatter strike. ViolentKain, everything's working out and gets the punish on the super jump. CD and ViolentKain taking it 3 over cientifiKOF. Are you serious?
Dude, and that's a rock OCV too. I mean, if you needed some rock footage to study, I needed some rock footage to study. Then that's going to be the match to go to, man. What a way to close it out.
This character is so oppressive on point, just playing that really classic grappler game, right? Of course, he can spend meter, but generally you really only see meter spent for his just EX tackle.
Yeah, EX tackle to re-corner a lot of the time. And there, going for the tackle, but not going for a follow-up. I actually love that, being able to keep yourself in the corner. Trying to keep the Vanessa corralled. The more room you give her to run, the more difficult it becomes.
And this is one thing we've seen actually last week too. We saw Clark utilize 2D a lot in matchups against these really high tier characters, right? Just throwing out that 2D to get that knockdown, establish more pressure on them with the threat of Frankensteiner, just like that.
I mean, Clark is in the conversation for best sweep in the game because of how much he gets off of it, because of where he can cancel it, and the things he can receive from actually conditioning with the sweep. So I definitely agree. Clark 2D is just an unbelievable button.
He's got to shut down his brother in arms here, though. Now, Clark versus Ralf can actually be pretty difficult for Clark. I mean,
Yeah.
Ralf does such a good job at just keeping him out. Oh, man, go ahead and give him the suplex.
Got punch there. Okay, 5A, just a little anti-air, just jabs him out of it. And off of this reset, EX tackle again is going to go no follow-up to keep the corner. I love these decisions from Tamago.
Yeah, he has a pretty decent, well, pretty decent life lead he had, but he's doing a really good job at just controlling the situations.
Short hopped in, try to go for the reversal command throw. Love these little buffers here.
When you have Clark just sitting there buffering at you like a full character length away, it's kind of terrifying, to be honest.
And he's making this work one hit at a time, gets the air-to-air, and punishes the roll through. EX tackle, doesn't go for the follow-up though. That is a huge beat from the combo. Had every opportunity to close it.
I have to wonder if that was just a dropped.
It had to have been a drop there. It had to have been a drop. Cradle or elbow drop certainly kills.
Yeah, absolutely. But here we are bringing in Blue Mary, and Tamago putting in a lot of work with Clark, giving just enough room for Blue Mary to come in and sweep it up. There we go. German suplex for the perfect. Bring in Dolores now on the anchor.
I think Dolores does pretty decently against Blue Mary here. Just got to be, as we always say, you have to be careful of the EX slide. Other than that, for the most part, I think Dolores controls the pace of this match quite a lot.
Oh, there we go, straight into another German suplex, starting off really strong here. The thing is, though, is that Dolores needs to have that space to really get working, right? Up close, she can kind of suffer against some characters that are as oppressive as Blue Mary.
Is able to roll out of the pressure, though. Oh, trying to reverse it with the Shadow Strike, gets the throw. Looking to be the aggressor once again, going with full hops, even not even going for the short hops.
There's a clean sweep as well. Going in, trying to go for the low. Great jump back there from BBZ to challenge. Patience too, I like that, staying at that nice range where you know, oh, a max cancel on block. It's not going to work out though. A raw max as well. They definitely wanted the fast cancel. It's all right, able to close it out with the 2A there. Tamago going up 1.
Tamago looking so strong, which by the way, to my knowledge, Tamago is egg in Japanese. So his name is Egg, which I love.
Egg.
I think that's fantastic. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure his name is Egg, which is just wonderful.
Yeah, Egg is kind of godlike, bro.
Oh, well, BBZ's going to head back to the character select.
Oh, it's Egg in Spanish. Oh,
well, his display name is Egg in Spanish. Yeah,
Bro.
so his display
Triple
name
egg?
is Egg in Spanish. His sponsor tag is Egg, and his name is Egg in Japanese. It's what he said. What's your favorite food?
That's a lot of cholesterol, bro. 3 eggs? 3 eggs in the morning? Can you imagine that?
And we're going to swap up the team here from BBZ. It's going to be Gato, Ralf, Elisabeth here. So Elisabeth, an incredibly potent character, definitely in the top 10 type of range.
And rocking Elisabeth on the anchor position as well, which is not a really common position for this character. Generally, you mostly see her either mid or point, because she doesn't need a whole lot of meter to work. But we've seen from players like Mike Saftig, when she has meter, good lord, any anti-air is brutal.
She's unbelievable at dumping meter for sure. We'll see Gato on point. This is the traditional place, I would say, for him at this point. I mean, we're 5 days in traditional. What am I talking about? But a lot of the times, like you said, he's a character that does not need the meter to function. But facing off against Clark, not having any meter to do anything, I don't know how he's going to deal with these short hops here. He has kind of a problem with anti-airing.
Yeah, it's something you were mentioning earlier, that he doesn't really have any buttons except for one of his close normals that actually hits upwards. And when you have Clark constantly short hopping at you, you need to try and challenge, but it can be pretty terrifying. If he does an empty hop into just immediately command grab with that armor, goodbye.
And look at the short hop there. I mean, the other fix to that is just not be on defense. Doing a great job sticking on the offense. But how long can that last for? Clark continuing with the jump-ins here, but Gato kind of beating him at his own game.
Doing a good job spacing, though, right now. That's exactly what you need to do against a character like Clark, but what a jump and able to get the conversion. EX tackle. Toss him off screen here.
Yeah, going for the kick follow-up. It's only good for re-cornering and extra damage there. If you want mix-up, it's almost always the elbow drop. So good recognition of which follow-up to go for in that particular situation.
Yep, there's the standing D, though, right off the bat. Of course, that's the bread and butter there for Ralf.
The standing D from Clark also very strong, just a little more pointed upwards. Definitely a more functional reactionary anti-air. Super coming through, rocket punch, not enough to kill.
Definitely going for the stagger pressure, though. Wow, isn't able to actually land with the DP. This is great here for Tamago. Throwing him right back into the corner with the roll. Is able to catch the roll attempt as well. Going right back in. Get back in there, buddy.
That's one of the greatest strengths of Clark. Tried to go for the Frankensteiner, but Ralf is holding up. I mean, I definitely respect the attempt there. You got to try and take as much damage as you can and make it last as long as possible.
Ralf did a wonderful job, though, actually doing a pretty decent chunk of damage to, or sorry, Clark did a pretty decent chunk of damage here to Ralf. It's a good position for Blue Mary to come in now, building up 2 meters right away. Has max mode on deck.
One thing I'm seeing from BBC quite often is when Blue Mary goes for the jump in, okay, as she lands this jump in, and we get a ton of extra damage out of it.
Oh, that is a dead Ralf. Good lord.
He's reacting so often to the second short hop by rolling underneath it, which I think is such a good play if your opponent is not expecting it there. It's such a good mix-up option to throw in.
Here we go, this round start situation. Elisabeth coming in with nearly max meter. This is where Tamago actually needs to be really careful with their short hops, right? One clean anti-air, and you're going to lose about half health on Blue Mary. But there's a German suplex. The spacing on that, too, it pushes so far out on block. There's really no way to punish that.
And it looks like BBZ's so nervous about where he's swinging. There's the 5D attempt. It's going to be immediately punished.
Yeah, didn't have any meter to go for the super, though. But going to get the leg breaker here. Jumping in with the CD to stay safe as well.
Oh, had the damage there. The jump in D. That should have been enough to do it quite a bit. Yeah, here we go.
Oh no, drops the conversion though in the wake-up throw from Tamago.
Yeah, unfortunately, the name of the game in that end situation was just a couple whiffed opportunities and a couple dropped combos there.
That's just been the wall. No one's been able to really get past it, right?
And K-Dash has been dominating in a lot of zoner point matchups just because of how effectively he's been able to use his special move to nullify the projectile game of other characters.
And that is something that K-Dash really excels at. He is a anti-zoning character. He just eats zoners alive, right?
Got the throw. Up again. I mean, that's the Kukri. The Kukri special is just trying to drown you in plus frames here. K-Dash.
And Layec, people are starting to not fall for these clones anymore. Just raw EX clone in neutral. You saw that. Kotir went for the raw EX clone in neutral, and Layec just immediately hit him with the secret technique. Run away.
Yeah,
don't even deal with it.
That or just, if you ever find yourself in a situation where the clone's right underneath you, Kukri's not an incredible anti-air character. Just jump. A lot of times you can just jump out of it.
Yeah, but there's the EX Katu in the corner. Gonna get a setup here. Oh, wow. Goes for the full jump into throw.
Love that so much. Kotir goes for the cross up there. I mean, Layec is able to recognize that was going to be a cross up, and that makes the throw even more dangerous to deal with.
All right, here comes in Meitenkun. The sleepy boy immediately rolling back into EX projectile here.
He needs to be careful, though, because Kukri, while he does not have an incredible fireball game, is good at just spamming fireballs fast enough to dissuade other people from throwing their own.
Oh, and there was great patience there to actually bait out the EX DP, but no punish on it. He is going to punish this rollout attempt, though.
Yeah, roll is not the correct answer to the sand clone there.
Wow, able to actually convert off of the anti-air clone, catching the jump out.
There's a guard cancel. As soon as you see he has no meter, the guard cancel becomes such a strong option, but that is actually a conversion off of the sand clone.
Baiting out the DP as well, going for the overhead, but spacing the overhead far enough because he knew that Layec would bite. Genius stuff from Kotir. That is why he is in top 8 right now.
58 TK DPs in a row. Oh my god.
If you like playing set play characters and mix-up characters, please try out Kukri. He is absolutely mental.
Ryu coming in next, looking for that sweep. He can cancel the sweep into the parry very often.
This is the first time. First time he's had to take off the limiter and bring out Rio.
Oh, the DP, not a good look, but he's able to roll afterwards.
Oh, there we go, just pressing out of the pressure, able to actually convert as well. Goes with the level 1 super. I like that, going for the teleport back. If they decide to roll backwards, they're in the corner. If they stay neutral, they have to block the clone. If they roll forward, they just have to punish it.
Able to use that to pretty much avoid the 2C attempt there from Layec. Jump CD, nice tech, gets the overhead.
That's something that Kotir really loves to do after really scrambly situations like that. When he thinks that the opponent is going to press, you see him just throw out that overhead constantly. And there we go, taking game 1 here.
Yeah, Kukri doing such a good job controlling that Kotir. Looking like one of the better Kukris that we've seen from anyone, anywhere. I mean, he just has such a control over the character. And that's one of the problems, is that he has to be the aggressor always. Kukri starts to have problems when he's getting jumped on, when he is the one having to react to pressure. Kukri's job is to drown you in plus frames. Almost everything he does ends him with, like, it's single-digit plus frames, but he can always frame trap you in these really odd situations. You have to be the one taking the fight to him, because if he is initiating these engagements, you are going to end up like -5 and in a horrible situation just like that, teching into the clone.
Yeah, he's an incredibly momentum-based character, right? Once that pendulum gets swinging, it's very difficult to stop it, and this is going, no, drops the really big punish on that whiff DP.
It's okay, though, got the guard cancel, and see, even there, using the guard cancel rather than meter, would rather just find that knockdown and continue to have the pressure in the corner.
All right, gets the knockdown with the fireball as well, and using the overhead there to beat out K-Dash moving forward. Does it again for a second time in a row.
Oh, tried to throw the fireball, had to backdash out of it, and uses the EX to actually close that one out. That is another character down for Kukri.
And this is a real great adjustment from Kotir. You never really see him use the pillar, right?
Yeah.
Pulling it out for these specific matchups, these specific situations, it's really working out well. There's a clean throw punish.
Oh, what a safe jump there. Goes into the EX Tatsu, 6A Fireball Tatsu. Yep, that's a guaranteed sand clone blocked. Very plus.
Oh, rolls through as well and gets the throw, keeping Layec in the corner. But Layec with a wake-up throw on his own. You got to time those meaties correctly.
Sweep, teleported immediately, found the throw. EX teleport, and there is the correct situation there. The best situation you can set up as Kukri in that right there is to just block. There's nothing that he can do that threatens you.
And going for the EX projectile there, EX fireball just to guarantee, even if he blocked, it would have closed that out.
This might be a double OCV from the Sandman. He said, go to sleep.
Bro, yeah, he said, it's late out here, bro. Past my bedtime. Here comes Rio, though.
3 meters built up, dashes up, already into the corner. There's the throw from Layec. Oh, ambiguous.
Such a deep cross up, too. I definitely got hit.
Spends that level 2. Kukri finally in the grave. Bury this guy.
Hits him with the level 1 fireball as well. Can the dragon bring it back?
I mean, Rio is one of the characters we've been most impressed by from Layec when we've gotten to see it. Blue Mary is a tough customer for sure, though.
Yeah, we talk so much about Kotir's Kukri, but his Blue Mary is really top class as well.
Okay, nice little delay.
Yeah, just a little too high, though, to actually convert off that cross-up. There's the wake-up DP.
I respect that. You're pretty far behind here. Got to take some risks to get back in this one.
Oh, the patience was definitely trying to bait out the DP there. That's something that Kotir has really been attempting.
Juicy has been looking so good as an anti-air and just in these block strings here, always being able to end with the fireball. And there is the parry cancel to get close enough to get the throw. Rare Rio Tech. You don't see it as often.
Oh, no punish there on the whiff slide. So unfortunate. Rolling through. Takes the corner now. Oh, but just a wake up. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Lands right into the
It lands anywhere. It works anywhere. That's one of the unique things about Rio is that move hits anywhere. And even if it doesn't juggle, if she goes reversal, there is the bug going around where that actually would have caught it. So if she DPs, he still duffs her.
All right, chill, because this is actually doable right now for Layec. Rio could actually bring this back.
Close. He has like
or
no
not.
meter though, and that might just be the end.
Yo, can we get an F in the chat for our friend here? He might actually survive this, maybe.
That's an 07 from me. I'll miss you, my brother.
Give him the salute.
Oh, Kotir looking so strong, able to close that Layec almost.
That's right.
Yep.
Kukri is a snowball character, and so is Clark. So whoever gets the ball rolling first takes it. And I think we might see that. Whoever gets the first real knockdown into the sub, and it's going to be Kotir off the bat.
Able to still escape, though. Got the 2D. Nice little poke there with the 2B. Got the sweep. Teleports, but yeah, knows the teleport wasn't going to work out there. Had to back out.
Trying to go for the Frankensteiner here in neutral as well.
I mean, a lot of times, Kukri has to go for these close meaties. Frankensteiner does have invincibility on startup, so a lot of the times, if it is a mistimed meaty from Kotir, you can't actually Frankensteiner out of it. So I do like this decision a lot.
All right, that trade really good for Kotir right now. Starting to lock down Tamago into the corner.
Oh, and that guard cancel was so smart. The double overhead, not a real thing there.
And the Frankenstein are putting him all the way back into the corner. Not quite enough to kill though with the second one. Tries to go for a third. Oh, the overhead.
Oh, and tried to wake up with something there. It loses to the jump in A.
My brain literally just heard jump in egg. Not gonna lie.
No. Tamago Blue Mary in next. Just needs one touch.
Oh, able to get the conversion off of the clone as well.
That touch is going to take a little longer than we thought, though. Looking for the sweep. EX still spending meter here with Kukri. Believes he can do it.
Kukri escaping, but putting himself in the corner, and the trade there is going to be in Tamago's favor. We are now bringing out Blue Mary.
So the mirror match, kind of a tough one here. They both have obviously very similar toolkits because they're the exact same toolkits.
You don't say.
But Blue Mary, I mean, you have to be careful about how you use your own slide in neutral, right? It's not a trade you're looking to have. It's just a lot of jumping from both players, as you can see, trying to avoid how strong they each are on the ground.
Yeah, both Blue Mary's crouching and standing B are incredibly long-reaching, so if you block the slide, like she's getting a full conversion off of that. There's EX Speedball. Yep, gonna go into EX slide as well. Another slide straight into the arm breaker.
RC. Good job with the 2 hits. Tried to go in for the suplex and does find it.
And gets that's so tricky as well because it kind of looks like a regular jump, right? When she goes in for the hop command grab. And here we go. Those 1 hit confirms into max mode. It's insane. Fight over. And shoutouts to Fabled Sandwich for the subscription. 23 months. We love you, Roberto. I know. What's he doing? He's on his phone at work, bro? Watch the stream?
No, he's out. All right, here we go. Ralph, the final bastion here. Kotir got to stay in this. Gets the DP, something we haven't seen as often. Kotir is one of the Ralphs that we've seen actually use that DP. A lot of Ralphs feel like they've leaned off of it, and I don't know why. It's just too good.
And the conversion off of the DP as well. Just, wow, being ready for it. But now Mai's coming in, and I feel like Mai actually does a pretty good job against Ralph.
I think Mai does great against Ralph here. CD, that is the answer right there.
I mean,
oh my God.
I'll say it right here. Mai probably has the best neutral in the game, let's be honest.
It's definitely in the conversation. She's so strong at being able to fight you at these footsie wars. It's just so low risk and such a great reward to make you reset to that position that she loves to fight in.
Yeah, and that jumping CD. Oh, no.
Slow down
okay,
here.
we're good. No panic. Don't panic.
Got himself back into it. Jump CD, pushed away. Look for the backdash. These jump-ins, I mean, that is where making struggle, though, is dealing with people just holding up on her.
And shoutouts to Kiro Neko, by the way, for the Prime subscription. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Oh, the EX came out, able to get the follow-up here. Good amount of damage. Not enough to kill, though. 1 touch game, potentially.
Oh my God, trying to go for the really ambiguous overhead there with the EX Rocket Punch.
Safe again. Oh, is able to get the low.
And that's the confirm that they need. Able to close it out. Tamago taking game 1 here.
Oh, and a grinder of a first game here, taking it so long all the way to the end. My dude. I mean, I think that one of the nice things about my anchor, while you generally see her point or mid, is that she actually does so well against a lot of very particular anchors. If you're playing like a big boy anchor, generally I think that Mai does well. I think Mai does good against Terry. I think Mai does good against Ralph. I think if you're playing like a Maxima type or Antonov type of anchor, I think Mai does fantastic. She actually is a really good counter pick anchor.
Not only that, one really interesting thing I noticed and wanted to kind of point out with her as an anchor is most people put out the anchors that are someone who can get a confirm and really just cash out on the meter in the damage. Mai doesn't really do that. She just kind of uses her EX moves to harass.
Yeah, she's just safe.
Here we are, straight into our next game. Tamago with the early lead here with Clark.
Connection, couldn't cancel out of that one though. Nice block on the empty low.
Oh, just run up throw there. Great rollout.
Double teleport didn't work out. Still finds the sweep. Nice cancel. But there's the wake up throw to actually get him out of the clone. Mistimed stuff there from Kukri. Kotir. Okay, he's able to save himself off of that.
Yep, pushing all the way into the corner here. Using meaty sand pillar there for the wake up. Oh my god. Tamago, you god. With the guard cancel and the punish on the throw.
And that is the sweep to answer. As we said, Clark, one of the better sweeps in the game, having so many options off of being able to land it, even if it's just blocked.
I mean, the thing that makes his sweep just so good in general is that when it lands, he gets that much closer to you. And when Clark is in that command grab position, he is absolutely terrifying.
That was a god tier normal jump there from Tamago, being able to cancel so easily and get such a huge punish off of that. Finds the sweep, keeps her in the corner. This is going to be an easy roll up to put him back into the corner.
Yep, here we go. Back all the way over. All right, able to block the slide as well. What a confirm too. Blue Mary is gone. Clark is on a roll right now, no pun intended.
I mean, Clark is another one of those characters where he doesn't need a lot of meter to function. Spending that half bar just to get the extra damage and set yourself up for mix-up again is more than enough. So Tamago, any damage here is just extra credit here. Clark has already done the damn job.
Clark's looking to close this out, though. Run up.
We'll call that a whiff punish.
Argentinian backbreaker.
Confirm there. EX tackle. No follow-up. Love it.
Yeah, you keep them on their toes, right? When you don't do the follow-up. Most people are expecting a follow-up, so they're just kind of waiting.
There, doesn't even go for the elbow. It's just looking for the sweep afterwards.
Oh, great jump in, though, here for Kotir. Finally able to get rid of Clark, but still, Blue Mary's about to come in with full health. And, you know, Ralf ain't looking too hot right now, sitting at half health with a lot of work to do. Yeah, you're going to see Tamago be pretty patient with the way that they approach. Oh, my God. The one-hit confirm. We've been seeing those all night. The hit confirms of these King of Fighters players are absolutely insane. Yeah. Going straight into the level 3.
They're actually too good. It's truly inhuman. Wants them to be able to confirm off of just everything. Dashed over and oh my God, dude. What's that, a Dragon Ball mix-up? Holy moly.
So deep, too. Okay, you know, Kotir might be able to bring this back.
Yeah, hold up.
The commentator's cursed, but...
Why he got hitboxes like that?
Mai with 4 meters, though. This is an annoying character.
Oh, I love that. Wake up with the super. And then back to neutral, just harass. She's so hard to anti-air, too. Her jump arcs and the way she's kind of floaty in, like, the weirdest way is so difficult.
And arguably, I don't even know if it's up for debate, best CD in the game.
Probably. Airborne for sure.
So fast, massive hitbox. You can't even low profile it, even though it's so high up there.
Ooh, tried to punish the roll, was a little too late.
And just whittling down Kotir right now. One more touch is going to do it.
Oh, and the jump CD. I mean, and that is the strength of my jump CD. It didn't work. I'm going to do it again. Yeah. Lands and just presses it one more time. And that's just the strength of the character. If he can land that one sweep, though, that magic button, that 2D, can just close things out in a hurry.
Yeah, what Tamago is basically going to want to do is he wants to get that knockdown on Vanessa and not let go, wants to smother her. The moment that you allow Vanessa to start getting on the offense is when you start suffering.
Nice trade.
She's just too fast to be trying to brawl with.
Found that sweep, dashes forward, punishes the roll.
All right, nice jumping as well.
Yes, continuing to short up on him, doing a really good job, staying aggressive, and wakes up very nice, continuing to jump over, just low crushing over and over again. Not even going for the Frankensteiner, though. Frankensteiner does have invincibility on starter, but can beat out a lot of those options. Instead, he's just choosing to do it with normals.
I like the idea to not be going for the wake up Frankensteiner, though, because we're seeing that cientifiKOF is a very jumpy Vanessa. And you don't want to risk whipping one and getting punished for it.
Okay. Whiff, look at the whip punish there, missed the combo, and it's gonna maybe lose Clark for it. Oz is gonna lose Clark for the situation. Absolutely had the confirm there.
Man, why does this character get the uppercut that good? It goes so far. All right, Blue Mary can close this out. She's got 3 meters. Gonna go ahead and get the German suplex early on. Catches the roll through with the 2B there. Perfect.
Gato and Blue Mary the next 2 in. Gato has to take kind of an aerial approach in this one, I would believe, just to stay away from the slides and the different command grab pressures that Blue Mary can use to represent. But instead, he's just going to win out neutral right away with that standing C.
Oh, trying to go for a cross up there, but just a little too high.
Look at just the incidental damage, piece after piece. Gato's damage is so high on like average per touch.
Yeah, this character really only needs one bar and one reset to really nuke you in the corner.
Okay.
All right, yeah. Oh my God, there's the German suplex.
Oh, and the EXDP. One more touch should do it, and the deep cross-up is able to close it out. cientifiKOF going to put a period, exclamation mark maybe, on the end of this game. Mai as the anchor, though, so difficult, especially having max meter now.
Yeah, she's really going to just play that harassing zoning game, right? She can spend the EX moves to keep herself even safer. If she even gets the chance, though, cientifiKOF pushing Tamago all the way to the corner. There's EX. All right, the reset survives it.
Guard cancel roll, yeah, not punishable. Continuing
Oh
to
my
go for the
God,
guard cancel
bro.
rolls.
That was, what, 4 guard cancel rolls? 5 of them. Just spending all the meter to, please, let me out of this jail. I beg you.
And again, not having any meter to work with in the end, though, is just so difficult. And Tamago, after blowing 5 bars to try and roll out of the problem, cientifiKOF says you can't run forever. You can't escape your problems when the problem is you.
Hit him with the Alex. You can't escape.
I respect that. So that's the first game down here. As we've said, in losers finals, cientifiKOF didn't even really get to see the rest of the team here. That was mostly Vanessa. I mean, Vanessa did so much work to get through the 1.5 of that mid, and then Gato just closes everything.
Yeah, picking up the scraps there. And starting off the bat here, cientifiKOF getting the first blood, already getting a great conversion all the way to the corner here, lands the JCD. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about, especially with a character as slow as Clark. It's so difficult to figure out, where can I press against Vanessa? You press in one wrong spot, she hits you with an uppercut and does a 40% combo to you with 50 meter.
Take on the sweep, jumps up, trying to punish the roll. Good trade there. cientifiKOF, what a jump back, and then goes into the DP. Knows that Clark does not have much to contest that. Such a smart like weighing of the risk reward on the fly.
Yeah, and here we go. Vanessa with full health going up against Blue Mary. Blue Mary only really with about 1.5 meter above here, so the resources aren't too different. There's that really deep uppercut again. We're going all the way to the corner with the jump CD. And you can't even punish the uppercut. Come on.
Throw. Good amount of damage down. Went for the mix-up. Roll comes out. Is able to escape. There's the max mode activation on the jump in. Tamago's going to spend a ton of meter.
Oh, there we go. Fight over. Going straight into the giant swing here. Shouldn't be enough to kill. But one more hit afterwards is going to do it.
Oh, and is able to punish the roll, but doesn't get a full combo.
Even just a little combo there would have gotten rid of Vanessa. All right, and the trade is going to do it.
Tamago's more than happy with the trade there. Decent amount of life missing off of this already, but Gato, this has been the issue. Yes, 3.5 meters already built up, almost 4. Make it 4 now.
Yeah, one touch is going to be absolutely catastrophic here for Blue Mary. Great German suplex there.
Throw. EX, wake up, gets the wall bounce. No extra conversion though.
Tries to go for another Shatter Strike. Oh, yep, there's the EX. Definitely gonna close out Blue Mary there. It's all up to Mai now to come out.
We saw one of the weirdest anchor matchups last time with Tamago spending all of the meter on guard cancel rolls there. Even guard cancel rolling back into the corner a couple times. He needs to be way more careful about how he spends this meter.
Oh, just a raw overhead. Didn't have the meter to actually convert off of it, though. All right, trying to poke out here. That's perfect. Creating a little bit of space to escape the corner. CD gonna blow back. Good air-to-air trade and gets the cross-up as well. We're gonna bring Gato all the way to the corner. Now the tables have turned.
Got the jump in. Should be able to spend the EX and get the kill here, and absolutely does.
Give him a golf clap for that.
Yeah, and down to the Ralf here. And we've seen Mai versus Ralf. Tamago's Mai has been eating Ralph's alive here, but cientifiKOF, a different breed with this guy.
Yep, already jumping over the very first fireball, landing that JCD. Nice little conversion there from Tamago, though, playing back into this neutral game. Every jump CD that cientifiKOF lands is going to lead to so much pressure and damage here.
One touch left, gets the throw. Anything will do it now. And jump CD is enough to close it here. So that's the second game now for cientifiKOF, and that is, again, the first Ralf we've seen look competitive with Tamago's Mai.
Yeah, absolutely. And remember, guys, this is losers final, so it is first to 3. We have one more game left. Looks like we might be seeing a character swap, though.
Yeah, potential one game left here. We'll have to see how they end up deciding it. If it's maybe just an order situation, or maybe they just want to reset themselves mentally. I definitely respect that. I'm a big fan of when players just go back to character select, take a deep breath, you know.
Now, I'm curious, if we do see a character switch from Tamago.
We're not going to see a character swap.
We are, though.
We are.
Vanessa.
Oh, okay, hold on. Yeah, so now, okay. Want something else here on the point, you know.
Vanessa point. Says, you know what, cientifiKOF, you're good, but see my Vanessa.
Oh, man.
Vanessa on Vanessa violence.
I mean, as far as
everyone wins.
As far as point matchup goes, it's incredibly difficult for her to deal with her own stuff. She's just a monster at footsies. So, I mean, fire with fire, right?
But right off the bat here, Tamago's guard gauge is about to be broken. Had to jump out of that pressure.
Able to get the hit, just look for the sweep after that. That's backwards a couple times, got the hit, wasn't able to confirm from that though.
Yep, uppercut though, straight into the EX uppercut. Gonna get the hard knockdown here in the corner. Gonna have to block either a high or a low. Goes for the low, empty jump low as well. There we go, just into the vortex now. But the meaty missed time there. Tamago able to wake up with a throw here.
Yeah, a lot of meaties lose out to that wake up throw in this game. It's so powerful to be very particular about how you deal with those situations. Guard cancel, so smart to save the rest of the health on your Vanessa. It's well worth the meter. But now the meter looking a little bit spent too preemptively here. Next touch for either player will do it.
Yeah, tables are turned. Have to hold this mix up. Goes for the overhead one. Oh my god, just the 2D challenge from cientifiKOF.
What a decision there to just swing away.
Blue Mary, though, coming in at a really good, advantageous situation. The pushback on that. Pushback on 4K is so incredibly powerful to end strings with.
And that is absolutely going to take the kill here, so putting himself back up to max health.
Optimal as well. Did not spend any meter to close that out.
Gato versus Blue Mary, we're definitely familiar with here, so I can do better with it.
I think Tamago's probably going to want to try and lean a little bit more into those lights, right? Oh my god, there we go. The max mode cancel. Doesn't have the extra bar, though, to end in a super, but still getting a grip of damage with that double slide and the German suplex.
Oh, I love that EXDP, though. Let them know that you're willing to go for it. Spend that meter for the extra damage. 2 meters available now for max mode.
All right, gonna go ahead and spend double EX here. The damage and the corner carry as well. Tries to go for the air dash mix up there. But Tamago with the defense. Gets it with the taser as well. Hey, Gato's gone.
She does so much damage off of such random incidental hits. Blue Mary, truly the strength of the character. If you have a meter, you've got a shot.
Tamago is bringing this back now.
cientifiKOF 3 meters in a Ralf, though. Better than a dream.
Oh, what a conversion there off of the close C. Yep, gonna spend all the meter we can. Get the leg breaker as well.
Oh, tried to wake up with the Shadow Strike. It was a little too slow. Did not actually catch.
Oh no, that's so tragic. So Blue Mary's 2C is a really good chase down tool, especially if you think they're gonna roll back. But the problem is it is so negative on block. What a punish there from cientifiKOF. And now we're back down to Ralf Gaming here.
CD continues to put that pressure on, has max mode now. Both players looking for that one miracle touch here. Got the 2C, but actually didn't confirm off of it. Same for the other side.
There we go, the 2C straight into the max confirm, and Tamago getting a point on the board.
Said I'm not out of this just yet. 2-1. Sometimes the fix is just, you know, I need my own Vanessa. And I respect that. I mean, it worked out beautifully, was able to stem a lot of the bleeding of that early point matchup by just handling it himself.
Yeah, I mean, hey, same shell, just a little bit of different seasoning there in the center, right? Gato Blue Mary, that's the real switch up here, but Tamago doing a really good job now. Still has an uphill battle, though. The only way they're going to win this is with a reverse 3-0, and that is very difficult, but I believe, and I think chat believes too, that Tamago has a lot of fans in here.
Spend that EX meter, jump CD, push to the wall, gets the throw though. Back on the offense. Backdashed out of trouble for these jump CDs.
That is the neutral button for Vanessa, isn't it? Jump CD, there we go with the EX uppercut here into the corner as well. Gonna get the hard knockdown, run that mix-up game. Goes for the overhead one this time. But a great corner escape from cientifiKOF.
That almost is enough to kill. Just a pixel and oh, that quick jab. Able to close it out. Tamago, for the first time, a huge lead in this. It's been mostly comebacks here from Tamago, but this time, sitting on an easy, almost full character.
Yeah, we're starting to see the pendulum swing into their favor, right? They're getting a lot more comfortable in this matchup. cientifiKOF is now the one on the back foot.
Jump CD, pushed him away. EX comes through, cash out a little bit extra damage.
Challenge there with the 2B. Gonna get some nice carry as well. Whoa, what a block from cientifiKOF. I did not block that in any world.
Tried to go for the EX, jumped in, traded out. A little bit of staggers there. Tamago tries to mash out of it.
All right, guard. I love the guard cancel there to push Vanessa into the corner with the throw. Unfortunately, cientifiKOF putting himself in the corner there. Guard cancel the push. Gato, wake up DP. Vanessa's out of here.
Yeah, the guard cancel was really the standout thing for me there. Guard cancel is actually your lifeblood against Vanessa. So important to break out of those strings if you're not confident in your defense and being able to mash out in the correct places.
Now Blue Mary here going to come in to try and put in work. Unfortunately, allowing that second hit of the close C to rock, which can kind of mess up the spacing of 4B just a little bit there. And that's really going to come back to bite Tamago. They're now locked here in the corner. Well, toss full screen actually now.
Yeah, so back to the middle. For the jump over, good trade. Guard cancel comes through, it's blocked, but nothing afterwards. So those 2Bs into the air there. Tried to catch the roll. Went for the max mode punish.
Works out even better, though, in their favor here. The raw max mode able to get the combo. There we go. EX German suplex. And, you know, I really think that the turnaround of that was when cientifiKOF threw Tamago out of the corner. Not maintaining that corner positioning, allowing Blue Mary to actually breathe, really came back to bite them.
So absolutely agreed. cientifiKOF, jump CD, trying to trade out. Oh, I love that 5D. Just looking for like, just to give me a reason to max mode, please. I beg of you.
All right, here we go. Yep, with the DP neckbreaker ender. Those plus frames there, grabbing the roll through as well. Into the German suplex. Tamago is turning it up right now there too. Another command grab.
Guard cancel is able to break out, goes into the super. This is actually a nightmare now. Ralf is alive and he's got room to roam. He gets the kill and into the mirror match. Tamago, huge advantage, but cientifiKOF not out by a long shot.
cientifiKOF cannot make a single mistake in this round right now. I actually kind of love that. Tamago just immediately going for the max cancel.
Punish, absolutely.
Oh, I love it. Just throwing out the jabs to stuff the short hop attempts. That damage is going to add up in the 2C. Tamago tying it up 2-2.
Yeah, no punish on the attempt at the turnaround punches there. Just didn't want to overcommit. And we have brought ourselves to a game 5. Tamago, Egg's very own.
Egg's very own. Tamago, give him your eggs in the chat, your energy.
I got myself on that one.
Tamago is mustering it up, bringing this back.
He said, I will not be scrambled.
Shut up.
Got hit with the DP, pushed to the corner already. Tamago kind of getting handled on that one, but that's okay. cientifiKOF pushed straight back out of it.
Oh, the patience there, too, from cientifiKOF just to jump in.
Oh, okay.
What is this footsies game that's going on right now?
Oh,
okay.
whiff punish. Tamago taking advantage.
Yep, jump CD, push all the way here into the corner. Good roll out there from cientifiKOF, though. But what an empty jump low from Tamago. just coast to coast there.
Oh, what a bait. Tamago looking to step ahead there in the mirror match. cientifiKOF really got to get back on this.
This is looking like a reverse 3-0 might actually be happening right now.
Yeah, which we do not see often here in King of Fighters. There's so much time to adapt.
All right, Gato putting in work here. There's the EX to convert.
Couple big strings of damage in a row. Nice little delay.
Gato controlling so well, but Tamago just with the buttons to press out of the corner. We're going coast to coast now. All right, back to the mid-screen situation.
Yeah, another opportunity to get the hit there. Dashes forward. Nice little mash there from cientifiKOF. Gato has the buttons if you're willing to press in those horizontal situations. You just got to be careful about those jump-ins.
Yeah, wonderful tick throw there. Tried to go for it again, but this time Tamago was ready with the 2B. The cross-up works!
And wasn't ready to block it this time. The same mix-up from before. Tamago, this time it lands.
He says surely he won't do it twice, right? And we're all the way. Oh my god, it's all up to Ralf. Ralf has to bring this back. Ralf has to reverse OCV this.
I mean, Ralf was more than capable if there was a character we were going to bet on. Good block down the DP. What a chase down. That is the first character deleted. And what a statement way to kill the Vanessa.
Yeah, cientifiKOF needs to take this one character at a time. You cannot let it get to you. Blue Mary coming in with 2 bars on deck. All right, nice roll back. Creating a little bit of space. Just a little too far away for that cross-up attempt. There's the sweep.
Yeah, sweep punish so consistent to be able to stop that on those turn punches. Goes into the super immediately as a level 2, a ton of damage to come out.
Rocket punch as well, just to add a little bit on. cientifiKOF, great block on the cross up there, jumping out of that pressure. There's another conversion. Is that a dead Blue Mary? It is!
Oh my god. Oh. And that was relatively painless here. He almost has full health.
Oh my god, he does have full health.
Oh no. But huge meter advantage to Tamago.
Oh my god! Oh my god, he noticed the Shatter Strike and immediately canceled into max mode to block it.
What a way to avoid that. 2 meter still available. cientifiKOF found the hit though. Tried to go for the rush down. It's answered immediately.
All right, the jump CD gets the cross up, but can't confirm off of it.
Yeah,
cientifiKOF is ready.
The super, rocket punch follow-up. Take your damage where you can. Jump CD, trades out, not gonna have anything to kill. One more opportunity here, he gets max mode.
Confirm, but he doesn't have enough meter to kill though. Oh my god, yes, he built up just enough.
He has rocket punch after this too.
He built up just enough. Rocket punch is not enough to kill.
Oh
my god, punches the Shatter Strike with the 2D!
Oh
Tamago with the reverse 3-0 at the last possible second, moving on into Grand Finals.
Oh, Tamago is just too nasty.
Rock is very much a close-range character, right exactly where Clark wants him, right?
We'll see if Clark is able to get close enough to even be able to apply that kind of pressure here. ViolentKain, as we know, one of the strongest players in the game. Does an amazing job in neutral, just controlling that space. And it takes a lot to make Clark seem tame, but he DPs out of the first Frankensteiner.
Getting that jumping blowback as well. Utilizing this fireball game. And really, the life is still tied up right now.
That's the first player that we've seen all night when ViolentKain goes for that block string to trade with that fireball. Because if depending on how you string into that fireball, that is not a true block string. So going for that Clark sweep is an incredible early adjustment to show him you cannot get away with these free chip block strings.
There we go, able to get the actual first conversion of the match. EX tackle into the corner.
I love going for the extra damage there. Even if it puts him mid-screen, it's so smart because now any situation will kill.
The patience here too from Tamago. He's just fishing for that one hit. Wonderful backdash too from ViolentKain, and there it is. Rock Howard is out of here, bringing the Kyo.
Kyo does fairly well against Clark, though. I mean, as good as any character can. Having a reversal without needing to spend meter is so important against Clark. Just adding that to his mental stack of like, what if he DPs is just it's so important.
All right, the jumping CD. And this is ViolentKain's arguably best character as well. Oh yeah, Clark's gone. Didn't even need to actually spend the super.
Yeah, just spending one full bar. Still just way more than enough. Blue Mary next one in. Kyo try and control this grounded game against her. With, I mean, with how we've seen the Blue Marys run wild recently, what can anyone do to even control her?
Speaking of running wild, there we go. EX Speedball gonna go ahead and get the DP into the neckbreaker as well.
Trying to go for the jump over, roll out immediately from ViolentKain.
Oh, I love the attempt at the guard cancel backwards to try and punish the recovery frame to the Rekka there.
Oh, and runs underneath, somehow managed to get the cross up there, and there's the DP into the super.
The ViolentKain special. He is starting to fry this egg right now.
Okay, the jiggle, I like that.
Wake up throws. You gotta time those meaties correctly.
Hit a little too far away. It's consistently short hopping backwards here. Tamago is content to just take the space. That's not a very good punish.
The unfortunate thing is he was already in the air when the DP came out, so it was the most he could really get.
Guard cancel, puts in the corner. He wakes up with the commando of his own.
But, I mean, look, ViolentKain's Kyo is not going to gain a lot of life back. All Mai has to do is get one clean confirm, and we are down to anchors.
And I think Mai does so well against Terry, so this is a very winnable situation for sure from Tamago.
All right, but Tamago is on the back foot right now. Able to start to turn this around. One nice little jump in, get the block string going, throwing out that CD.
Pushed away, able to connect again.
CD fireball.
Oh, I mean, I like the idea. If it works, you're a genius, right?
How evenly matched up these two are right now is kind of mental.
It's actually irritating how good they both are.
Look, we are at anchors with nearly similar resources, both at full health. This is already a set in game one.
I'll say matchup advantage, though, I've got to give it to Mai. I mean, we say all the time, Terry has trouble tracking people down who are faster than him. Mai, while not necessarily that much faster, is just naturally hard to actually pin down.
And it's also just that CD. Her CD is so incredibly fast. Jumping CD, standing CD.
Oh, no. About a CDs. Straight into the level 3. Look at the damage coming out. Tamago's in so much trouble now.
Buster Ignition, the coolest level 3 in the game. There's the meaty fireball as well.
Oh, like that buffer. There goes the cancel. Very nice.
And this is a situation where you gotta spend all 5 bars, right? No, actually he's saving it for the next mix. Wants to hold on to Max. There it is.
Able to get the kill off of it. Back dashes immediately. Just gets out of dodge. But the jump CD was not early enough. Something that's important to know against characters that have very strong jump CDs. If you are going to jump and it's not just going to be a low committal short hop, throw your button early if you think they're going to try and air to air you. A mistake I see from a lot of players is if you jump at the same time as another player and you push A and they push CD, if it trades, it is a horrific loss for you.
Absolutely.
You have to be more consistent about how you're trading with those jumping CDs.
We're going back again to this point situation. Last time we were here, we saw Tamago really go to town with Clark, but ViolentKain, ever adapting, always.
He just never, even when he's getting rushed down, he's in like the most compromised situations, he never seems out of control. Like he always is like so metered about his approach. He has some of the most controlled neutral I've seen from any player in this game today.
Great back dash 2, throws out the parry.
You know, for meter maybe.
All right, the fireball landing perfectly on Mark. But Tamago already got ViolentKain in the corner here, creating a little bit of space.
Oh, that was so clean. Got him to the wall, tried to go for the parry, it does not work out. There's the guard cancel, and oh no, we're cashing out.
Well, here we go. ViolentKain able to escape. Just get me out of here, running full screen.
Yeah, I'm out of here. To be honest, I really like the decision. You can just pressure it out here, find the hit. I think more or less recognize the situation that he's behind on life and that he needs to be the one going in a little more.
I really love the way that ViolentKain is actually able to weave in and out, and there's the command grab with the follow-up as well, and Clark is out of here.
Yeah, EX Commando, you get an unbelievable amount of damage to follow up on that.
The Blue Mary's coming in, and this is a really familiar situation, right? Blue Mary, last time we saw her came in and just mopped up Rock right away.
Oh, and it looks like it is more of the same. Unfortunately, had to spend half a meter for it, but more than worth it. So now we are exactly even resources again, Jobber. For the second time, second characters come in, exactly even resources.
This is mental. This is
the
a damn grand finals
This is the greatest
set.
grand finals. Kain first advantage here. And since it's in the corner, Keo just gets so much damage here. Even on the dropped combo, look how much damage that took.
Yeah, and that empty jump throw into the corner too, but Tamago fighting their way out. There's the German suplex back to mid-screen.
Jump over. Get anything for it. Nice anti-air.
Just trying to poke with these light buttons to get the confirms, but here we go. ViolentKain canceling DP into level 1. Good night, Blue Mary.
Yeah, and even resources be damned. We are down now to the anchor, and Tamago, a lot of work to do. Keo, max life, not a lot of meter, but that doesn't matter, honestly. He is a character who traditionally, I think a lot of times is played on point. He doesn't need the meter to thrive.
Here we go, spending the meter in the corner with Mai. Getting the mix-up as well afterwards.
A good amount of damage down. Needs to find one more touch. The next hit will kill.
Good anti-air though. Tried to punish with the CD. And the run-up throw. All right, and we are yet again at nearly equal resources. ViolentKain coming in with 1 extra bar. Of course, Terry with 3 meters is terrifying. But like we said before, Terry has to catch Mai, right?
Yeah, and catching her is honestly the most difficult part here, but now makes it look easy on the jump in. There's a super to answer though.
Oh, empty jump low. ViolentKain ready for it though, blocking his ankles.
Good jump over. Use the EX, wants corner carry, push him all the way to the wall.
All right, trying to use that CD. ViolentKain almost getting a punish there, just not quite close enough.
Okay, next one of those, probably gonna be a max mode.
Yep, here we go, the fireball game. Trying to zone him out, just harassing him with these long-range buttons, and the CD beats out the Shatter Strike as well. That should be a dead Terry, absolutely. Tamago going up 1 on the board now.
Oh, and now with it even again, from characters coming in at even life totals to the set count maintaining even. It's just unbelievable how back and forth it is. I just never thought, not like this. No way we get the best grand finals ever on number 5.
These guys are quite literally like perfectly evenly matched in skill level.
Absolutely. I mean, the back and forth is incredible. And the character matchups too are like all really pretty even matchups. The worst matchup spread in the end is like Mai versus Terry. Otherwise, this is a pretty even like split across the middle.
And it's showing. It's showing in the way that the moment one character's gone, the next point character's gone, and they're just whittling down each character pretty evenly. No one's been able to get a really big lead on the other.
This might be the start of a big lead, though. Is able to get the command throw, jumps in, look for the Frankensteiner after the roll, didn't get his dash, though.
All right, Clark's locked down here in the corner. Has to figure out a way to escape. A standing Dio is a good start.
Oh, what a confirm. EX, maybe?
Yep,
Absolutely.
EX roll. Here we go.
Just wants to catch up for damage now. Argentinian Brackbaker, I believe, will kill from this range now, especially with the sweep added on.
Wake up throw, though, from ViolentKain. Still alive, and the sweep punished there. I think this is the first time Tamago's actually been up in the character. He's going to gain some good life back as well.
I mean, the one time Clark actually won the point where he came in with Pixel, so it was just closed out immediately by Keo. This is the first time having time to actually get to work with this guy. With the low, look at the pressure. Love that little stagger into the dash. And you see, he stops his run so often, buffering just in case he can see an opportunity for that EX tackle to whip punish.
I do not understand how ViolentKain is constantly getting DP instant cancel into super, and it always works every single time.
It's one of those things, I think when he DPs, he just buffers the super motion no matter what, and just reacts to the hit.
All right, there's the JCD. The roll backwards into the backbreaker.
So smart there. Picks up game, wakes up with the roll to potentially escape out. Instead of escaping out, just keeps the pressure on.
All right, that run-up block really clean. I like that Tamago's not really taking any risks. He wants ViolentKain to come to him. There's a really clean throw, though.
Okay. Wick up with it there, but there's the DP, the desperation jump. That's that Shoto mentality. Get that perfect spacing. You know the DP will always come out. Blue Mary, got a bit of a lead here on this one.
Oh, no. So unfortunate. Absolutely wanted the quick cancel, but that's all right. No, just a little too high for that to actually confirm after the hit.
Yeah, almost able to put on there.
And there's the DP. Charges up the super as well. Goes into level 2. Really wants Blue Mary out of here.
And all of a sudden, it's exactly even, Jobber.
Bro, I can't with this.
Trying to go for the run up. Oh my god, after the dropped combo, is able to just mash straight out of it, spends all the meter, and easily gets the kill on Kyo.
Yeah, adios. Bring in Terry now. And then Terry, most likely, is going to get rid of Blue Mary. And we're going to see another anchor.
Dropping that power wave, a little bit at a time.
Harassing with that JCD. There's the German suplex. Pushing here into the corner. I love that staying just at the tip of sweep range, but ViolentKain just pushing his way out without having to press a button. Tamago showing so much respect in this situation here, and it's completely understandable. You do not want to get touched by Terry with max mode available.
Oh, huge whiff, and an even bigger drop. The back and forth between these two. So difficult to call here. Both looking for these jump-ins.
There's the confirm. Yep, we're going to go into EX. Double EX, spend that meter.
Anything in the end, though, has to reset into pressure. For the jump over, didn't get anything. Oh, that's
There's
an easy punish.
That's a dead Terry. It absolutely is. A Tamago going up 2-1 over ViolentKain, ladies and gentlemen. We are threatening a reset here.
And this is the first step kind of out of, it's been a dance between these two. And Tamago with really the first step out of rhythm. Like the first person to kind of take a breakaway. He said, this isn't really a duet anymore. I'm gonna, you know, I gotta, my friends are waiting for me.
Yeah, bro, it's bedtime. Let me wrap this up, all right?
So Tamago got himself ahead now, 2-1. ViolentKain. ViolentKain, as we've said, some of the most control neutral, being able to just stay cool in the most like heated of situations. Kind of looking pressed for the first time, maybe ever.
Yeah, the only time I've ever seen ViolentKain really feel pressure like this is when he faced off against Disintegration in that grand finals that he lost.
Absolutely.
Great whiff punish there. He ran from all the way downtown to get that whiff punish.
I mean, that's one of the strengths of Grok, is his movement speed is so high, and being able to use Rage Run to potentially just close the gap in a lot of situations too.
Alright, trying to zone out this fireball game. Great JCD. And the parry working out so well here. Meaty fireball.
I love that. He goes for meaty fireball too because he gets a little bit less of a mix up there, but he gets to follow up with the dash punch. So just building a ton of meter off of it, actually.
Yeah, Rock is a really good battery. We talk about how much Gato can really build, but you know, Grok is really good at that too. It's why you see him on point. He's such a solid point character. And there's the conversion that Tamago needs. Going for the damage instead of maintaining the corner might be a mistake.
See, I mean, he's one touch away potentially, depending on the type of hit. Evasion on that. There's a trade. Timer is starting to run low. He gets the Frankensteiner, and the Frankensteiner kills, and it only kills because he went for the meter damage follow-up.
Here's the thing, though, Proxy. Look at Clark's health. We're about to go to even yet again.
Clark, gotta find this hit, gotta extend the lead. Found the sweep the first time. Dares the run-up Argentinian backbreaker.
Ending the pressure there with the sweep. That trade not working out in his favor. And here we go. ViolentKain about to gain all that life back. Even resources coming in yet again. These guys just cannot get 1 foot ahead of another.
Oh no, and that, if there was ever a way to get a foot ahead, that is gonna be it. So much extra damage coming down here on ViolentKain. He's gonna cancel immediately. Now Kyo is in so much trouble here in the corner. Blue Mary, a great situation. Doesn't have the meter though. Should build it on the hit.
Has the corner pressure though, and there's the German suplex.
Will absolutely build the meter to kill on the touch.
Front of throw. Not much push. Tries to go for the raw overhead, but Tamago's defense is so on point. The challenge here, not afraid, even though he's in max mode.
Yeah, JB so smart. Backdashes and then short hops over. Guard cancels to keep the corner. That is going to be enough to kill it. Tamago is now one character away.
I don't even know what to say right now. My heart is racing right now. We are so close to a reset. Opens up with 2C.
You know that's Terry. Okay, got the rising tackle. If we get a reset here, I think ViolentKain might swap off of Rock. It might be time for the point character swap. A little too early to call that though. Terry more than enough resources to get back into this. Look for the shoulder tackle, did not work out. Blue Mary losing out in this mid-range footsies game. She needs to be all the way in or all the way out. This like 1.5 character length, you cannot fight Terry there.
Absolutely not. You know that ViolentKain is fishing for that one hit. And here's the conversion. Yep, go straight into power. Geyser gonna finish it off with the rising tackle. Meter efficient.
Yeah, only needed to spend 2, so smart. A lot of other people will go for the max mode there. ViolentKain did the math. He knew he only needed that much.
Even
resources, even life. Tamago. See if we can make this not an even set count here. Keep yourself ahead. Throwing these fireballs, doing a great job, but there's a dash punch.
And just the walk-up throw as well. And this is a terrifying situation to be in for Tamago. He is nearly in one-touch range.
And continues to come out. That's an amazing anti-air.
And I love going into the short hop and throwing out the JCD as well. Stuffs out the Shatter Strike yet again. Gonna spend all this meter here. Has him in the corner. One more mix-up. Great rollout, though, from ViolentKain.
Able to escape for the jump CD. Looking for it again. Never throws EX fan.
Wants to save that meter for the actual conversions here.
Trade comes out. Back to half screen. CD pushes away. One more of those could potentially
And
do
the
it.
Shatter Strike loses out to the CD. We have a reset.
What a trade. An unfortunate trade there for VK, but all the fans of the eggs. That is a 3-1. That is a reset, and that is a second set coming at you all tonight. 0-0. Both players sent to the losers bracket now.
I'm calling it early now here.
God.
This is the greatest, one of the greatest grand finals in TNS.
I want to give a huge shout out to IDOM coming through with the raid, by the way. Really hope you're doing well, homie. Appreciate you coming through with the support, and really hope you had a great stream. We are still in this, guys. The greatest grand final set so far in KOF 15 is happening right in front of you. You were here. You were here.
You think you've seen other great grand finals
my God.
anywhere else? No, here at TNS, we are bringing you the greatest
right.
King of Fighters grand finals. And they're letting the clock count down too. Just breathe. Both taking a breath here.
He started Keo. He wants Keo versus Clark.
Keo. Well, Keo has been putting a lot of work against Clark. We've
Agreed.
already seen that.
Absolutely agreed. So, Keo versus Clark first. I mean, it leaves a little bit of a question mark with Rock versus Blue Mary, but we'll get there when we get there. So far, Keo has been handling Clark, so I think this is a good pick. Up front, I think it's a good pick.
Absolutely. And of course, Rock works really well in a mid position too with a little bit of meter to actually spend. So it is a really smart switch. Keo doesn't need that meter to actually get things going.
Tried to roll across, gets immediately punished for the attempt at the roll. Wreck has come through to the corner. This Keo pick is doing a ton of damage here.
Yeah, just being absolutely oppressive with these buttons. Good sweep punish though. And that is Clark's bread and butter, getting those sweep punishes inching forward until he can finally capitalize on one big situation.
Pushed away, a couple CDs in a row. Amazing job of just keeping Clark out, but there's the throw. That could be the turning point. Dashes up, short hops through. Oh my God, and jumps up with the chop.
Yeah, just to keep him locked into the corner here. Guard canceling as well, but a great rollout from ViolentKain.
Oh, okay, love that mash. Next hit could decide it here. Goes for the dash up, sweep, trades out.
Great back dash though from
Oh,
ViolentKain.
that's a punish!
No, isn't able to actually confirm off of it.
Next hit will do
Okay, there
it.
we go.
He jumps in with the chop, is able to get the kill there. Tamago climbs the mountain and is able to survive the Keo. Dude, I'm shaking. Oh
When
my
your hands
God.
get shaky, bro.
Okay, Rock versus Clark. The next one's up. I mean, we've seen it a couple times already. it was starting to lean Clark favored in that set, but there's a great EX parry.
Yeah, but he's going to spend the level 2 bar as well just to make sure Clark is out of here. Rising tackle, send him to space.
Yeah, if you're killing the character, it's worth every penny. Absolutely. Do whatever it takes to make sure he's not on the field any longer.
And yet again, we're tied up here, Mary, with the meter lead, though. But this is what we were talking about, Mary versus Rock. This is going to be really interesting to see how ViolentKain handles this, because Tamago's Blue Mary has kind of been the MVP, right?
Yeah, absolutely. There's that EX already so far looking very good here. VK doing an amazing job dumping that meter as efficiently as possible here. And I think getting Rock into face May is so important. You cannot let Mai get that full time against Terry. As we said, Terry versus Mai, such an incredibly difficult matchup, and that is going to be enough to kill. Rock is going to come in at full health to fight Mai, and I think this is an even matchup. I think VK has done it with this character swap here in game 1 potentially.
Yeah, absolutely seems like the perfect option to go for. Now Mai has to do the uphill climb, though. She does have 4.5 bars.
The only thing that sucks about this with Mai is this climb back up is it takes a long time. So there's a lot of mental fortitude coming out of the egg here.
Doing a lot of good damage, though, here right at the start. I like the backdash to try and bait out the rising tackle.
Got the air throw, very nice. Locked down again. Love the little jiggle, but Rock is able to jump out. A ton of damage coming through.
What a clean cross-up as well. Full conversion. Goes for the mix-up. Overhead this time. The trade working out so much in ViolentKain's favor, and there's the command grab.
Max meter now. Starting to show me something here. Gotta have an answer of some kind. Yes, absolutely. That goes straight through that fireball. That, again, that is not a true block string from Rock.
Yeah, and the thing about Mai's CD is that it does actually make her airborne, so she jumps over those grounded fireballs. Just another reason why it's one of the best in the game.
Absolutely, anti-air, very smart stuff. That's one of the greatest strengths. If she has the meter, you can never jump.
Bro, we're down to anchors yet again, but this is a very scary situation for Tamago to be in. One confirmed from ViolentKain here with Terry is going to close out game 1 of this reset.
Yeah, but how's he going to hit her? How are you going to hit May here?
You can't be affording to get trades like that, though. Nice guard cancel rollout.
Jump in, look for the CD, pushed full screen, back to throwing those fans. Oh, Pixel, anything will do it. He's just going for dash punches. Oh, dude.
EX power wave.
ViolentKain said Pixel left, bet, throws everything. Bionic arm, immediately over and over again. Power wave as answers for the fireball.
You're
Says
either
you have to
blocking or
dodge
getting
everything.
hit.
You have to dodge every single answer I throw at you. And that's that was game 1 of the reset. Oh my god.
I'm actually sweating.
It's not okay.
Bro, what in the world are we experiencing right now? This is absolutely crazy.
Did he push
ViolentKain
rematch?
bringing it back.
Or did he go back to character select? We've seen him swap once.
He went.
Okay, he's gonna stick with his stuff. Okay.
He was doing well. It was just that Blue Mary versus Rock matchup that really he struggled in. But Tamago wanted to adapt as well.
Absolutely, first game of data for sure. There's the follow-up with the Rekkas there. Able to get that little mix up there with the low.
Really deep DP there from ViolentKain, doing a great job locking Tamago down in the corner, creating just a little bit of space.
Pretty decently. Went for the one hit of the Rekka. That is absolutely a punish. Oh, what a dude! A mistimed DP, very rare from VK.
Yeah, but a really kind of a weak punish there from Tamago, only going for the throw and throwing him all the way mid-screen as well instead of changing sides. Oh,
another rare situation of a missed DP from ViolentKain. Hopefully this is not the start of something.
Goes into EX tackle and again not going for a follow-up there.
Yeah, just wants to guarantee his mix-up, and this time we're going to put him straight back into the corner with the roll-up.
Watch out for the DP. Oh, it's a roll-through instead.
Oh, and there's the sweep. Clark is able to overcome that point matchup, and now this is what we saw before. Clark ate Rock alive last time they were on the screen together. Looked like it might be more of the same, 2 counters in a row.
Oh man, just throwing out the Buster Wolf there. And yet again, how many times are we going to say in this set that they're all tied up? How many times, Proxy?
Dude, I mean, one more time here once we get them back in. Oh, Team
my
Spooky
God.
coming through. Y'all are just in time for the KOF action. Thank you so much for coming through with the raid. Oh, man, we are in the Grand Finals reset of one of the sickest Grand Finals in all, dude, that we've seen in KOF 15 so far.
All right, trying to create a little bit of space using those jumping CDs to try and harass. There's a nice sweep.
Okay. Push himself out.
Look at that, just all these back dashes, just get away.
Content to just build all the space. No reason to overextend here. Jumps over. It's a good attempt at low profile there. There's the EX parry. Misses the combo though.
Wake up punish here. This is going to be so much damage. Are they going to go into a super? No. Instead wants to end with the neck breaker. Gets the hard knockdown.
Oh, didn't punish the roll. DK back to neutral. Not what you want to see. Fireball. Got the counter hit. All the way to the corner now.
Great jump out there, and there is the max mode cancel. Rock Howard is out of here.
For the second time now in this set, and like the 5th time in the last 2 sets, Terry again is going to have to climb over 2 characters. Blue Mary, a character that's a little more within reach for him, but man.
Blue Mary still has incredibly quick, specifically B normals.
Yes.
Her standing B and her crouching B come out so fast and reach so far. That's where you're seeing a lot of these confirms coming out for Tamago. Great sweep there though, pushing ViolentKain further towards the corner.
Oh.
Here's the confirm.
Yep, gonna spend that EX, absolutely spend it all. Not the knockdown, one more touch could do it here. Jump, just runs up and just nothing.
Run up throw.
4 meters. ViolentKain should be able to kill off of this next touch and have enough meter to be in it against my eye.
Not ready to actually confirm off of that standing B.
Oh, dude, these run-ups are so dangerous.
Because you know ViolentKain is just willing to actually just run up throw. But if you try to contest and he presses a button, Blue Mary's gone.
And there, plenty of meter
slide
from full screen.
Terry's gone. Terry is absolutely gone. Tamago tying this up 1-1 in a reset, bro. I'm gonna cry.
We talk about it all the time. We say it so often. When you're playing against Blue Mary, if she has any amount of meter, you have to know she's just gonna slide at you. A lot of the times, it can come with little to no consequence depending on spacing and what she's willing to do for the follow-up. So you just have to be ready for it. You have to be ready.
Bro, he let it rip. Caught him slipping, caught him standing.
This is egg we're talking about. 1-1, an even set count as we continue to press forward here in the Grand Finals.
Take a deep breath, everyone. We are moving forward here, back to the point situation. Clark versus Kyo. It worked out first for ViolentKain, but we've seen that Tamago has really been able to adapt. He's been doing really well with Clark in this matchup.
Yeah, finding that sweep. There's the DP, though, able to answer.
Yo, egg squared.
Didn't work out. Trying to go for cancel there. Oh, my God. He finishes the Rekka string. Air throw to answer. Another DP. You cannot jump at this man. The reaction time is too good.
There's a nice sweep, though, at maximum range. Oh, just so... The patience between these two guys, you can tell that they're feeling the pressure now. No one is willing to overcommit. They're trying to go for these really safe options. Get that one jumping blowback so they can start off their offense, right? There it is, the jumping blowback finally. ViolentKain starting on the offensive here, but the sweep running back to mid-screen now.
Little hesitation. Doesn't want to cancel into anything there. That CD again, and there is the standing B to close it out. And just like game 1, Kyo is able to dominate the opening situation here in Tamago. He's gonna have to bring in that Blue Mary. Has been the heaviest lifter all night, all tournament. This character has been the landmark for him.
The MVP for sure. But we're seeing a different kind of ViolentKain here, really just playing this poking game. Didn't really get a single combo there against Clark, able to confirm into max mode off of lights here, putting Blue Mary all the way into the corner.
Got the sweep, back on pressure. To escape here, just continues to mash on that backdash. No, just content to just get out of dodge.
Yeah, ViolentKain doesn't really have any meter to contest, and Blue Mary with 3 meters is kind of scary. You have to pick your opportunities correctly here.
said before, this is one of, if not the best, Kyo, man. This guy has just been putting in so much work since release, but there's the max mode cancel straight into the super. Has enough to cancel again if he wants to, and he does.
Yep, gonna go into the giant swing here. Isn't gonna be quite enough to kill, but setting up Tamago in a pretty good situation. One more touch will do it.
Okay.
Wake up DP.
That's the first DP we've seen from Blue Mary on Wake Up, though. How does he know? He has not gone for a single reversal with this character yet.
The man has the script.
It's
He's got the
actually the
script.
first one.
This is completely doable here for Mai, though. We've seen how strong Tamago's Mai can be. Yep, Kyo just needs one more touch. There's the throw.
Okay. Dude, but Rock is so good at dumping meter. He could do so much damage off of these touches depending on what happens here.
Yeah, 3 bars exactly coming in. Just needs one touch to go into the max mode and has enough to actually go into a level 3 climax as well. And shoutouts to Shadow Abyss for the subscription. We appreciate the support. Thank you for the prime.
CD didn't work out. Pressure's back on, trying to go for the rage run. He jumps out of it. Not something we've seen often from VK. He doesn't use it in neutral or mix-up very often. It's more in guaranteed situations.
And utilizing that anti-fireball game that Rock has. This is something that Rock really excels at, dealing with these zoner type characters. But Tamago getting a nice conversion in.
One of the problems, though, is that Mai coming back takes so long. Not a lot of life gained back from these situations. So even if he does kill Rock here, he's going to be running out of time because he's just not going to have enough life.
Not only that, look at the meter on ViolentKain's side. If ViolentKain decides not to spend anything, you're going to come in against a 5-bar Terry. Oh my god, ViolentKain.
An unbelievable answer to a jump in. The skies stay protected for this man.
He was just waiting for it. You know he was buffering that, waiting for the moment that Mai's feet left the ground. And ViolentKain is now at tournament point.
I'll fight my fate. VK, he's out here. Tamago earlier was pressed. It might happen. Tamago earlier was pressed and he swapped. So we might see a swap again here.
Are we going to see a swap to Vanessa? That's what
We
we
saw
before.
Vanessa swapped in last time we saw him swap. The only thing that's static on this team is the Blue Mary.
I think a swap to Vanessa would be pretty solid, actually. Bring in the top tier, right? Vanessa's able to really get those incredible whiff punishes from such long range with her uppercut. Really fast as well.
And he's bringing in the Ralph. Okay, so it's going to be...
The Ralph and the Vanessa.
So he's going to bring in a whole new team here. He's going to bring in a Rock of his own.
Whoa. I don't know how I feel about him actually getting rid of Blue Mary. Blue Mary was doing so well. And he's going to bring in a completely new team this late into the tournament?
Yeah, this is
in the
not
quite possible final game?
We've seen him swap in Vanessa, and we've seen him swap in Ralph, but we've never seen the Blue Mary leave the team, so this is going to be a whole new look coming through.
Yeah, Mai was good and so was Blue Mary. This is really an interesting decision here from Tamago.
Tamago knows best. Let's see, no punish there on the Rekka. Is playing a little nervous, it looks like, but that's okay. Jump CD. He gets the hit, so here we go. Take him for a ride into the corner. This is why we pick Vanessa here. Look at the damage. Look at the corner carry. The mix-up comes through, gets the whip punish, and that's all it takes.
And look at this life lead that Tamago has. Not even, we're so close to stun, but we might not even get a chance to stun with the amount of life that Kyo has left.
Short hop in, great tech. It's just like a confidence difference here from Tamago. Looking so strong, but that jump CD from Kyo, using it so preemptively to stop these attempts at air-to-airs.
And the DP too to keep Tamago in the corner. All right, Tamago starting to fight out those JCD of their own, but a crouching C gonna keep.
Punish! Oh, you've got to do something!
And ViolentKain with the overhead into the max cancel.
God.
Vanessa's gone.
This is just the best.
No, Vanessa is not gone. He didn't have enough meter to do it, but that is able to actually get the low afterwards.
He's the best Kyo.
My God, bro. This is nerve-wracking right now. We're bringing in Rock Howard, though, on Tamago's side, and ViolentKain doesn't have a whole lot of life left with Kyo, and no meter on deck either, and there we go. And we are now back to both mid characters. Tamago with the significant meter lead, though. And it's going to be the Rock Mirror match.
Yeah, Rock Mirror, something we haven't seen yet so far in the tournament. Both, as we said, character very, very capable, very strong, very well balanced, and pretty well rounded.
Jump over the fireball into the Maximo cancel. Going to go straight into the level 1, level 3. Now the question is, did they go for the install level 3? No, they actually didn't. They went for the damage
They
one.
wanted to get the damage there. Oh, okay, too far. When I like that, Tamago, instead of going for the jump CD, is choosing to go for the jump D, which has such a great hitbox there. Oh, and that jump A whiffs out. ViolentKain reads the short hop, but he thinks it's going to be the jump D again. The whiff, the intentional whiff is so smart.
Right into the throw as well, and now it's up to Terry.
Cool guy Terry this time, though. We're headed into the to the end game.
Terry's got to fight his son now.
Okay, push.
Oh, no Maximo confirm off of that.
Yeah, I don't think he wants to spend all of the meter height here. I think he'd rather just win neutral a couple times and kill with 2 if he can.
Got to be really careful right now. Great air to air. Tries to catch the roll through, but isn't quick enough.
Power wave comes out. Just content to block a lot of these fireballs here. Tried to go for the jump over. Not going to work out.
And Tamago just being so incredibly patient. You know that the moment they get a hit, they're probably going to max cancel as well.
Great block on the empty low.
There's the rising tackle, giving Terry a taste of his own medicine. Here's the cancel. Shouldn't be enough to kill, though. Doesn't have the meter to go into a super. Gonna get a hard knockdown. Oh, with the command grab.
Good amount of damage down. Had actually half a bar to be able to potentially go for EX. Instead, chooses not to. ViolentKain almost out of options here.
ViolentKain needs to be careful with these fireballs. Tamago's oh my god, we're going to a final game.
He tried to run up. He tried to get close enough to actually threaten, but just maybe mistimed on his own throw attempt and gets thrown out of it. Game 5.
Proxy.
Oh, dude. It's been a hell of a tournament. This has been so back and forth. Just up and down, top to bottom. Incredible stuff. And we're finally here. We're going. I hope he picks Robert. If ViolentKain swaps, if he swaps, we've seen Elisabeth, we've seen Robert, we've seen Iori. So there's a lot of characters he can play. If we're going to swap, I want to see the Robert. I want to see the Robert.
I completely agree.
I want to see Robert. I want to see Robert, Keo, Terry in that order. That's the team that I've seen him look the most dangerous on.
Yeah, I mean, Rock is still really fresh, right?
Yeah.
Switching to a character that he's way more comfortable with could be it. And we're seeing he's still thinking right now. He has not finished picking his
He's only locked one. You know he locked Terry because he spawned on player one side. It was the quickest pick.
Absolutely. And this is it. There is no more changing after this. And so he's just gonna go. He's just
hanging out.
Changing the order.
Just wanted to slow down. Yeah, he's changing up the order.
Take a breather.
Oh, Terry second! So we've seen this a couple times. Okay, so the way he likes to play Terry second is Rock, he's going to spend 0 bar. He's going to spend literally 0 bar. Terry comes in, he's going to spend max mode on every touch no matter what happens. And then Keo, he's going to play independent by himself.
Exactly.
So we see this every time. When he plays Terry second, he dumps meter on every single touch no matter what happens.
This was pretty much his go-to run for last week's TNS.
This is how he beat everyone last week, was just playing Terry second, dump every single meter. So we'll see. This Rock, expect to see almost no bar spent from ViolentKain. He's going to play this strictly as a battery.
And he's already doing a pretty good job getting the life lead early on here up against Tamago. Tamago can't really get anything going right now. Trying to push forward, but it's just adding up.
Okay, got that knockdown.
Oh, he's actually goes for the EX command throw.
Yeah, screw what we said. He's going to spend the meter and get the kill. I love that command, though. That was disgusting.
Full health Rock on deck right now. Now this, though, we did see in this mirror match, though, Tamago was really strong in this mirror match.
Yeah, absolutely. Dash up. Oh, my God, 2C, though. Some extra damage here. Starting to get the priority on the fireballs here. Tamago would rather be aggressing rather than trading fireballs out.
Yeah, and these 2Cs have absolutely been on point here. Finally, Tamago able to get the conversion here. Gonna spend all this meter pushing into the corner as well. Goes for the low mix-up.
Ooh, nice trade.
And
Got the hit. Spends the EX. That's going to be a kill.
Absolutely. Got to get rid of that rock. Bring in the Terry now. Terry coming in with nearly 3 bars on deck. This is where it gets scary, right?
Yeah, I think part of this too is maybe he just wanted to play Keo into Ralph. He just doesn't want to see the Ralph with the Keo. Oh, with the Terry rather. I do think that's a bad matchup.
All right, one conversion here from ViolentKain. You're going to expect the max mode if he is able to get a clean hit.
Yeah, of any kind, honestly. Guard can't do. The guard bar getting so low, but it's not going to matter. Power Geyser comes out in the EX crack shoot.
You have to watch out for all those EX crack shoots. They are nearly unreactable.
Oh.
Whoa!
No way.
Was
What
that
a hitbox!
Was that
What a
just 2C beating out the cross up
This
there?
could be the final character now coming in. Tamago, Egg, he's won our hearts, but can he dominate ViolentKain, or is ViolentKain going to continue the reign of terror here?
It is all up to Ralph. Ralph with 3 bars in a dream, and there's an anti-air into Super ViolentKain putting in the work right now.
Yeah, and we have the final boss, Keo, waiting behind as well. Tamago's got so much work to do, and he gets guard crushed. So much damage to come out, back into the mix-up.
Oh my god! The Shatter Strike beating out the 2C, and that's it! ViolentKain is your TNS champion.
Dude, one of the greatest KOF tournaments that we've seen so far for 15. Incredible stuff. Both these players pushing each other to the edge.